down the vent. My name is Joe. I almost forgot it there.
You forgot your name?
This is Oshkosh Bajosh.
Bajosh.
That's Steve.
But no.
And Matt.
Matt.
Did mine only come with 4?
Oh, I thought he said
Yes,
Bun
the
Matt.
expansion dice come with less.
Oh, wow, okay.
And we are playing Kingdom Death Monster, Part 13 of our campaign.
Whoa.
Wow, yeah, we've decided to go up against level 2 lion. Meow meow.
Still not painted.
Nope. My painting table is almost done. We just need to move into
Joe's building a painting table.
to paint that. Yeah,
Then he's going to paint it.
Yeah, I already painted the painting.
No, you want to?
station.
I'm not wearing a microphone.
Excellent. Oh, sorry. This has just become. It was the
It's
best
not-
video
We
you've ever
yeah,
heard.
it was almost the best video, but
So Josh started as the monster controller because he stole it. Oh, who are we playing this evening?
I'm playing Paris.
Cool.
She now has axe specialty. Watch out.
Wow. I'm playing Belinda, who is
Dead.
possessed.
Dead.
So she can't have weapon proficiency or fighting arts, because apparently that's what happens when the ghost possessed you.
Because she's scared.
She's scared to hold a weapon.
yeah.
Steve?
Yeah. I'm Gornub, who has been
You can't take Gordon out. He's our most proficient lover.
Yeah, well, you know,
How many
he's
swords
become
do you
a
have over
fighter
there, Matt?
again after the Phoenix fixed him. Remember
Do you have
the
enough
Phoenix fixed him
swords?
also, yeah.
Matt's carrying like 4
That's right.
swords.
He was really like.
Yeah.
It's 3. He's like Zorro. I'm playing Bilbo the Third, even though Bilbo the Second's still alive.
Bilbo the Third apparently has to carry as many weapons as him as his lineage.
Well, that was largely to get all the bonuses possible.
I see.
So-
Okay.
Although Bilbo the Third is surprisingly not a cat like his predecessors.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah.
No, he is. Get the cat right now.
Hey,
No, that's
no,
Bilbo the Second.
Well,
Yeah, he's
he'll,
still
he'll
alive.
don, he'll
He's
don the
still
uniform when
alive.
Bilbo the Second dies.
You can't do
Is that what
sure,
it is? Okay.
Sure,
All right,
sure,
it's like
sure.
Batman.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I'll put the cape on now.
Yeah, yeah.
Bilbo the Second's dead.
Yeah, yeah. Where's third breakfast?
Oh,
everything's gone
man.
horribly wrong.
All right, so Josh, you want to start us off with our first lion hunt?
This is like Macaulay Culkin. in
Lion in heat.
The Good Son.
Whoa, that's good.
The darkness is filled with unearthly screeching and yawling.
Yawling.
Wow. Yes. Huddled together, the survivors close their eyes but cannot sleep. All survivors suffer 1 brain event damage.
Awesome.
Perfect, since I have
That works
none.
good.
Me too.
I have plenty.
I have a terrible eraser. Can I get a new pencil?
So all I can think
Nope.
of is the.
Nope, but you're welcome to complain for the whole rest of the,
Yeah.
of the episode.
All I can
Yes.
think
That
of
would go
is
with normal.
Is that episode of South Park where Cartman's cat's in heat and she's like,
Yeah.
and he's like, no, kitty.
Yeah, yeah. It can be so much worse.
All right.
You're next.
Meh.
Meh.
Why is your survival only 1? Will you please fix that?
Yeah, you get 4 survival when we leave.
We haven't left yet.
Yeah, we have.
We've
did.
departed.
We have
Yeah.
departed.
Yeah.
And if you have the gloves, you get a bonus 1.
Or the boots.
And if you have the boots, you have another. So you get 6.
But 7 is our
altogether, Josh.
maximum, though.
Well, I started
Correct.
with 1, so.
7 is our
7
maximum
is your
right now.
max. All right.
I'm
Oh,
still at the
son
max
of a
on it.
biscuit.
And we will get one when we arrive, at least. At least one
Yep,
when
from
we
the
arrive.
heart.
'Cause the-
We haven't done Overwhelming Darkness yet, have we?
No, we didn't get to do it last time. It moved to the other side.
Did it?
Yeah, we still have never done it.
I thought we did it last time.
No. You would remember doing it. Oh, no, we did do it. We did do it.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ooh, it's going to suck for this guy.
I don't remember
Ooh, I
what
didn't
it
think
is.
about that because you have the Path of the Insane, the Path of the Sane, the Path of the
Oh,
Brave.
yeah.
Well, maybe between now and then, though, stuff.
Yeah,
will
we'll go
happen.
insane by then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you never
I'm
know.
very confused.
Lion's
I don't remember any of
sculpture. A crudely arranged effigy stands before the
Oh,
survivors,
this is a good one.
decorated with small metal trinkets, human fingers, and stuffed with dried tall grass. Their quarry sculpture confounds the survivors. The survivor gaze at the arrangement, attempting to glean the substance of the white lion's bizarre inhuman intelligence. Each survivor gains +1 understanding and +1 insanity.
Nice.
Nice. That's actually very useful.
Aw. What was the point of erasing
Did
that?
anybody
Roll a
go
random
over
hunt event.
what's that? And roll a hunt event? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Did anybody go over the understanding thing? Because we would do that before we do anything else.
I did not.
Okay,
Nope,
just double
my
check.
first one. If I get a courage, I'm good.
54.
Where are hunt events at?
It's
Somewhere
Before
Right
all
after
that. Before all that. It's the other your other thing that your other bookmark that you have.
No.
Go to that.
The other one's back here. They're back here.
Yeah, go
That's
to the
right-
next page after
it's
that,
right
like
after that.
1 or 2 pages after that. Yep, there
50
you go.
what?
54.
54.
45.
It's not that at all.
Bone Storm.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Mighty
yeah, that
winds
sucks.
tear across the landscape, collecting chips of stones and skeletal remains. The survivors huddle together on the outskirts of the storm. They may either brave the storm or wait it out. We've done this before, haven't we?
We have done this one, because remember I made the joke Boner Storm about the guy who was the first guy.
Boner
He was the
Storm.
first boss at the end of in Ice Iron Citadel.
Oh, yeah.
The three-headed
Well,
skeleton.
if we've done it
super
before,
dude.
what did we do last time? And what was the
I think we
catchphrase?
braved it,
Yeah.
and it didn't go well for somebody.
It was bad for one person because
because of
gear.
fragile
Yeah,
gear.
and that really comes down to do we want to be concerned about our
Do
gear
I want to
going
read
into-
what it is?
You have fragile gear, don't you?
We haven't this whole entire game.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I
So
don't
no.
think it would be like even though we know I
I
don't
have
think
fragile gear, yeah.
Your
Yeah.
only gear.
right and
No,
that
I have my lion headdress. It's warm.
Yeah.
I don't care. Are we braving it or are we waiting it out? Matt?
I think if we wait it out we'll end up rolling another one. I'm
Yeah,
not
pretty
sure of
confident.
that. But I think it feels like that would be the type of thing. So
I say we brave the storm.
brave
the
it.
storm.
Okay,
Alright.
brave it.
All survivors gain +1 courage and suffer 1 event damage to 3 random hit locations. Archive all fragile gear as well.
Okay,
Hey, I got a courage and you don't want
that's
that.
not good.
That's not good.
1 hit to 3 locations?
Yeah.
Yep. So we need to roll 3 dice, and you take 1 on each of those 3 locations.
1 event damage to 3.
Okay. So let's see.
I'm assuming you can't dodge any of it, can you?
No, not
Because
as
it's
far
event
as
damage.
yeah, because it's event damage. You can't dodge it.
This is bad.
Hey, I went on courage. Can you,
Yeah, I did too, but we have to wait. Joe may have something else going bad.
Are you good?
Go
yet. Are you
ahead. Go. Good.
Yeah, I'm
You're
good.
good.
Come on. Technically, it says to archive gear after taking the damage.
Yeah.
So hopefully all 3 go to my head, and then I just lose the helmet anyways.
Yeah.
Waist, chest, head. Okay.
Yeah.
well,
So the one, at least one of those was.
That's not too bad. And then this is gone. Forever.
again.
I'll just set that to the side there.
I think that's the second one we've built and lost to this storm.
It's possible. Yeah, and then we do have to do 2 courage things because he got courage and I did. Josh, you go first.
Is it? What's the hunt event? It's just
It's
courage
called
or bold?
Bold.
Story event.
Yeah.
Sea of the Truth.
You just get prepared, but you also
Okay.
get to roll a die.
Yeah.
Showdown phase. Wait.
We're in the
Select
hunt
triumph
phase.
corresponding.
It's hunt phase.
Hunt phase. Triumph. Expect the unexpected. You are prepared to face any mind-bending trials at the moment's notice, whether they may falter. You forge ahead, meeting the journey head-on. Gain the following ability and roll. You get prepared, and you roll 1d10.
5, right in the
You
middle.
also gain 1 understanding.
Cool.
That's kind of cool. And-
Steve, you also
Yep.
get prepared. You are prepared.
And a 10.
Gain 1 permanent movement.
Oh,
Wow, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
He credit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You get 10.
I got the 10.
8 to 9 is permanent strength.
He doesn't.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome. Well, it
yeah.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter for you.
Yeah, for
Gordon's
me,
a beast.
He's super
Luck,
beast
luck,
right
and
now.
luck or speed would make more sense.
Yeah, luck would be super good.
All
I
right.
would. Luck or speed would be super good, or super awful.
Steve.
Steve.
Okay.
Random
That's
event.
a
Yeah,
roll,
so
but we'll
just
double
a
check.
roll. Yep.
Because we like to.
Josh, why don't you have a styrofoam cup?
92.
Why would I have a styrofoam cup?
Everybody else has a styrofoam
So
cup.
close. I so.
Well,
wish
I'm
I
probably
could
the
do
only
that.
person that isn't doing drugs out of their drink, so
I'm
That's
doing
valid.
coffee out of my drink.
y'all
Fail.
are drinking lean and you know it.
Wait, what the hell is that? Don't
The
give
clear-
the kids ideas.
Google it.
Yeah, it's.
Failed start. The survivors find the tattered remains of 4 humans clad in
Oh, we've gotten
loincloths
this one once.
and clutching stone shards. They bear the distinct mark of white lion
Oh no,
claws.
it wasn't us. It was the other thing.
Each survivor suffers 1 brain event damage and gains 1 founding stone starting gear.
No.
Survivors with 3+ in understanding. Is that
No.
anyone?
No.
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 Okay. Also gain 1d10 insanity. So we each get a founding stone, but no one has room for founding stones, right?
Unless they want to get rid of something.
Oh,
to
I
gain
do.
a founding stone.
That's
Yeah.
what happened
My
last
whole
time. It was
amount.
literally those
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's one right there that would just be expedient to use, and then we'll remember we have one. But yeah,
We ain't gonna remember shit.
I'm gonna throw it right at the lion as soon as we get there.
that's not a bad idea.
Alrighty. That was it for yours, Steve, right?
Unless there was something else on the end of that.
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, one brain event damage, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, there goes my insanity.
Yeah, I got that from. We got that in one of my early campaigns, my other ones, and it literally we had tons of room. It was like literally the second hunt event or second hunt that we went on, so we got to complete refresh right after we got rid of all of our founding stones.
43.
It was kind of awesome.
34.
43.
Crippling misery.
Uh-oh.
Each survivor rolls 1d10.
Let me have one of those.
You just
got
got a 10 on the other one, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I feel bad about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
See, I knew I needed that.
All right.
Nice.
The lowest scoring
Don't
survivor.
forget, you now have prepared. Both of you do, so you get to add your hunt XP.
Oh yeah. Well, for determining a straggler. So is that what this is?
Yep.
So I'm at
Oh,
I'm
man.
at like 24 or
This is a
something
joke
like that.
up to
23.
10, so 12.
You have on XP? No,
I have 8.
I don't have on
12.
XP. So it's
Well, it doesn't matter. You don't have prepared.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So what happens?
If any survivor has the anxiety disorder, they are a straggler. Do not roll. Nobody has anxiety though, right?
No.
No.
The straggler is lost in a moment of profound self-doubt. They slip, not having the will to catch themselves, and stumble
Oop.
off a steep hill of stone faces. They land awkwardly with a crunch, suffering the broken leg severe injury.
Holy shit, bro. Oh, broken leg, severe injury.
Can this one be averted by a whip? I'm just curious.
So what does that mean?
There's still more. Hold on. Sobbing to themselves, they come to grips with just how terrible their life is, and gain one understanding. Woohoo! I get insight. If the straggler has the binge eating disorder, they wipe away their tears, reach out to a nearby critter, instinctually cramming it into their mouth for comfort. Draw one random brain to consume it. Oh my god! I don't have binge eating, but I do have a broken leg. So
Right,
let's
and
get
you
that
also
out of it.
gain the understanding thing too,
Yes,
assuming you don't.
yeah.
Yeah.
So broken leg first is an ear-shining. Adjacent survivors suffer 1 brain damage.
You
Oh, I
felt
thought
that
that
was
was
It doesn't
right.
happen to them.
Yeah.
Suffer -1 permanent movement. This injury is, and I get a bleed. Yep. So,
That could have been worse. I thought it was going to be worse than that. I really did.
I
as bad
thought he
as
was
that
gonna
is,
die.
I thought he was going to be crippled
yeah, like it'd
or
be
lost
even
in the
worse.
storm.
And then you also get the understanding thing.
yes.
So
Which is insight.
yeah,
Is it in?
and you'll get the middle one, the explore. So you get +2 to your investigation rolls, which is actually really nice.
Yeah, if I don't die.
You won't.
Poor Belinda.
The
So
middle
I
one.
get explore.
Yeah.
Named after my aunt.
Roll a
Linda.
d10. Get it.
1.
Wow.
Reroll 1 hit event. Result this phase.
But what?
Reroll 1 hunt event.
Oh, okay.
result this
Hunt.
phase.
You said hint event, and I
Hunt-
didn't know
hint
what that.
event.
I
One
never
hint
heard of
event.
hint events.
1 hint event.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your turn, so.
That was my turn.
No. For this.
No, I just did that.
No. Really?
Yeah. You
Oh,
did.
Jesus. No. me.
back to you, Josh.
Prowling lion. While the survivors stalk the white lion, the monster hunts something else. Move the white lion 1 space away from the survivors on the hunt or in pursuit of its prey. The white lion starts the showdown with ground fighting in play.
I think he normally does, doesn't he?
No, not necessarily.
No, just cunning.
Did we set up his AI deck?
Yeah, it's already set up. So
He
it
gets
could
that
be,
many cards?
Yeah.
15.
That looks like more than 15.
No, it's 15.
Hey, there it is. Ground fighting.
Oh,
Which is what?
He has his own death round or whatever. It's no big deal.
Yeah. It's the one where he plops himself down and then waits for somebody to come and get him, and then when you come in and get him,
Don't worry, we have the
Keep-
harp. It's just a mood.
he's super.
Well, the problem is it gives him 1 more health, too.
Yeah. Unless we leave it out. All right.
which is then
We
super
can't
dangerous.
attack.
Well, we could, those of us that have 2 range
Yeah.
could, but the ones that don't, like you, that's bad news for. Believe me, we
Matt,
understand.
move us
We don't
into
wanna be next to him
overwhelming
anyway,
darkness.
Yeah.
LMNOP.
I don't like this.
Overwhelming darkness.
It's not my character, so I don't care.
All right. All survivors must determine their paths and walk them simultaneously.
Great.
Just do
Path
Josh
of
first.
the insane.
I'm
Which is 3 or more?
I'm insane.
Yep, 3 or more. Okay, roll 1d10.
All 4. All not bad numbers.
Let's see what happens to Paris.
Wait, this is 3 or more, right?
What?
Yeah, we'll
This
just
is
do
for
Josh
two,
first. We'll do
6.
You shriek and lash out. All survivors suffer 1 event damage to a random hit location.
Well, this,
I meant light damage on my chest already.
this is crazy. We obviously need a better armor, especially with Joe since he only has wasted.
All right,
That's
Matt,
it.
are you insane?
No.
Are you doomed?
What does that mean?
If no other path applies. Oh, survivors with +3 courage walk the path of the brave.
Nope.
Are you +3
Yep.
courage?
God damn it.
So you should have walked that path. So instead, sorry, we'll undo that.
What?
A massive whale swims overhead. Your guts quiver with its booming cries.
Oh, yeah.
You vomit in fear, but keep a brave face. Gain -1 evasion token. After this event, all other survivors gain +1 survival from your bold display.
-1 evasion.
Okay, that's much better than you all taking 1 damage.
Yeah.
Yep, it's the black side.
Alrighty then.
Uh,
Now, Matt, you must walk the path of the doom because you don't have +3 courage and you're not insane.
You're doomed.
2.
That's bad.
we'll see.
2?
Mhm.
A path of doom falls over you. Gain -3 luck tokens for the duration of this showdown.
Oh,
Well, it just
man.
means you're not going to be.
No crits for you.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So.
Did he? I'm sorry. Did he have his once per lifetime reroll? Can you look real quick?
Who is it?
Bilbo the Third.
Well, it doesn't say it's used, so
Okay.
should be good.
So I'm just not gonna crit. That's okay.
All right, so I have the courage, but I'm also insane. So
You do the courage then.
courage. Okay, here it comes. 2.
You punch yourself in the face to chase away doubt. Gain -1 accuracy token. And then I walk the path of doom because I'm neither courageous or insane.
That's awesome.
Get a 4.
That's
6 would be you choke on the atmosphere. It leaves you sick and unbalanced. Lose monster level survival, and gain -1 evasion token.
Yeah, so
minus
whatever
2.
the monster. So 2 survival.
I might just re-roll this one. Is this an event or a hunt phase of thing I could re-roll?
No, well, you can use your if you want to use a reroll, but you would have to use the reroll. You wouldn't
So
be
what
able
do
to
you
use
My insight thing that I just got.
what's the insight
It's a
is
one-
investigation.
No. Because what I rolled.
You can reroll 1 hunt event.
Oh
I
yeah,
roll
yeah.
this hunt.
It was this card that he got, remember?
No, it wasn't
Yeah.
card, it was this.
Yeah. What does it say?
Reroll 1 hunt event result this hunt phase. Hunt event result, or would that be like the 2 dice?
I think it's the what's the thing say on the
Those ones?
one of these. Yeah, just to. That's the hunt event table, so I would assume that is the but technically this would be part of the hunt event too, because it's an event that happens. Sort of thing.
Well-
See what it says on the.
Yeah. What does the
Uh,
roll say for this event? Because it should say what kind of roll.
The hunt event roll.
Or what does it say underneath the thing?
If no other path applies, walk the path of doom. Roll 1d10. Let's say all survivors must determine their paths and walk them simultaneously. Story event? It's not a hunt event. It's a story
Yeah,
event.
it's a story event. Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah, because you know how you know
minus
because it's
1
got the
evasion.
book thing next to it. That's how you know.
Lose 2 survival. Yeah.
What'd you say? -1 evasion.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's exciting.
It sucks, but it is what it is.
All right. So that's that. Who moved us there? Good job, Matt did. Right?
Matt did.
Steve.
Okay, so
Unlike
there.
me.
But you can reroll this.
So what happens when we end up in an empty space?
You do a random hunt event.
Yeah, you could force this to be rerolled if it's not something we like. 75.
Do I just read the name and see if we want it re-rolled?
Sure.
Oops.
Probably it should be a real. And you're not going to get another good opportunity.
I know what this
Oh,
one
we
is,
have-
so I'll abstain.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's probably not going to be good. Oops does not sound like a good choice.
Eh.
I mean, and you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
What if he
right.
dies? You won't get another opportunity
Yeah.
because we're about to.
All right, let's re-roll it.
Okay. Actually,
I'm pretty confident someone dies in that one if I remember right.
Okay.
Like it's just
65.
what happens.
65. Oops. I'm just kidding. Statue.
Oops, the second.
That's a
Two.
big one.
Oops, 2. Yeah, statue is huge. Cresting a hill, the survivors find a statue of a man sitting on a throne. If any survivor has 5+ understanding, the survivors may ignore the statue and end this event.
We don't. That's
Have
kind of
you-
crazy.
Have you done this
That's
one?
No,
Otherwise-
I haven't either.
Each survivor rolls 1d10.
Uh,
Oh, it's a straggler check again.
Okay.
Is it?
Yep.
3. Ooh.
Yes.
No, it should have been you. Come on, Joe. You already
Well.
messed up. Beat Joe. Beat Joe. Damn it.
I have a 10.
All right. The straggler is drawn to the statue, touching it gently. In an instant, they are gone. Replaced by the man from the throne, now flesh and blood. The straggler sits in his place on the throne, stone mouth open in a silent yell. They are gone forever. Consider them dead, but do not apply cannibalized death principle. There is no body.
Oh.
They did.
Okay.
All right,
Then,
see you guys
then
later.
what?
The man offers his thanks and joins the hunting party. Without any explanation, he is a new survivor with the straggler's gear, 2 random disorders, and 2 hunt XP.
Do we
Oh.
lose this gear?
No.
No,
he-
keep the gear.
with
He keeps the gear.
You keep the gear,
You
but
get
he's a
2
new survivor.
disorders. You get 2 hunt XP, but Bilbo's
There's more
the
you get,
third
too,
is dead.
So.
So delete Bilbo third.
Well, he's dead.
Bilbo
Yeah.
third is dead, it says. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
Straight
he's
up
dead. Yeah, he's just, but he doesn't count
So
against
this
our
gear
death.
goes back to...
No, it says he holds his
he
gear.
Okay.
gets his gear.
The man offers his thanks and joins the hunting party without any explanation. He is a new survivor with the straggler's gear.
Okay.
Right, it really said that.
Here, you want to hand me Bilbo the third?
No.
Write that on there, or I'll rip it up.
These,
You know
get-
goddamn well what this guy's name is anyway.
It's fourth.
Bilbo the fourth.
Yeah.
Why isn't he Bilbo Zero? Or you're Bilbo Jr., like he was the
Because
original.
fuck off, he took the other guy's name.
So he gets 2 disorders and 2
2
what?
random disorders, 2
Okay.
hunt XP.
So I age.
Shuffle all weapon specialization cards, including expansions, if any, and draw 1.
Wow.
Okay, so let's do it one at a time. So,
Okay,
so
2
2
random
disorders.
disorders.
Well, yeah, then you would
So-
age.
Okay.
Go to the age part.
Traumatized. Your experiences have left you shaken and paralyzed by fear. Whenever you end your act adjacent to a monster, you are knocked down. That's bad. Post-traumatic stress. The last hunt was harrowing. All you can do is cower and relive the trauma. Only time can heal your wounds. Next settlement phase, you do not contribute or to participate in any endeavor. Skip the next hunt to recover. That's not so bad, but traumatized is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
since I have no ranged weapons.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. We'll figure it
Didn't
out.
Joe say take the bow?
No, I
did.
actually did.
I told him to take
yeah,
the bow,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I said if you wanted to take the bow. I understand why he did what he did. I mean, I don't deny why he did what he did. It just thing. And then okay, so that was the disorders. What was the next thing?
2 hunt XP.
Yes, to
Got
age.
that, and
Weapons.
he has to do the age for that.
Yeah, so age happens next.
So let him do the aging thing for that really quick.
Okay.
So, which is later on. Yep,
And then he gets to draw 1 weapon.
Yeah.
1 specialization.
What if he does? Oh, it's a weapon.
It's a specialization.
Weapon
So
proficiency. Roll
That's kind of cool that he gets a specialization.
2d10. Well, he gets it for his age as well. I wonder if they're just telling you what to do for the age.
no, I don't think so
Maybe
because
not,
it's
yeah.
very specific on
Yeah.
how it reads it. Because it says you get the
2d10
specialization out of it instead of the.
Hold on, wait.
So you're doing your age thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Yep,
you get
so
a weapon
2d10.
proficiency. You select one, but then you're going to randomly get one anyway. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
not
say
going
you
to
don't
select
select one, yeah.
it. 9.
1 random fighting art.
Let me see that specialization because it's technically of any of the specializations. It could be that it does. It's random of any of them. So sure, those are all the specializations. They are.
Did you put yours on there?
Yeah, I did.
Then what does he gain?
Just wait for him to do this. There's a lot more still, so.
So I would still gain the random fighting art too.
Well, yeah, that was...
It doesn't say you should.
So he's gonna gain a random fighting art
But yeah, you should do that. Yeah, I got that right
first, right?
That's part of the age thing, yeah.
there. Yeah,
You ready, Matt?
that's what he gained for the roll that he had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unrelenting fighting art. If all of your attack rolls in an attack miss, you may spend 1 survival to re-roll all attack rolls.
That's actually really cool.
Except that.
I need 2 more disorders and then I can get rid of it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I mean, what's PTSD? I mean,
That's nothing. It's just affects this next one.
Okay.
So that's why I was like,
So there's 12 of these here, Matt. So since you can see them and it makes it a little easier, just pick 1 through 12, and then I give you whichever one that one at the top. 12.
11.
11.
Whip.
Whip.
Good thing we have whips.
It is what it is.
Yep. So you get the whip, weapon specialization.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 ranks of proficiency in that weapon. You're very proficient with the whip.
We're building a whip.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll go after.
Well, if we
And
get
we
the
actually have a
touchdown.
good chance at it. Compared, at least we have a line to go against that'll
Then
have a chance to
roll
get
a
this one.
D10.
Okay. Ooh, a
Alright.
10.
5 survival you gain. Roll
Nice.
another D10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 3 insanity. Gain +1 survival for being named. If the settlement has memento mori, the statue resembles a deceased survivor. We don't have memento mori, do we?
I don't think we
Replace
do.
the straggler with the record sheet of a fallen survivor. What? That's insane! You could bring back one of the survivors that died.
Yeah, we don't have
Like
it.
Bilbo the Third.
Like, no, not that one.
Yes.
No, it doesn't make any sense. He just went up there.
No, get your other girl back. The one that you.
Can we get the first Bilbo?
We don't have memento mori though, so it doesn't
No,
No,
matter.
it didn't
Yeah.
matter.
It would have been cool to bring that person back
And
that
you
was
can hold on
turning
to that
into
for
the
now,
Dark
since
Knight,
we're-
Matt.
Yeah.
The one that was turning into the Black Knight or the Dark Knight.
Rosa Parks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, that would be interesting because then that becomes: is she still turning into the Black Knight, or is she not at that point? Like I don't know.
Well, all of her disorders
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
stay.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be.
This one can go back. I'm just gonna hold on.
It probably matters what that thing gives you exactly.
Sure.
Alright, we can start set up.
Was that? Yeah, I'm assuming that was the end of
Yeah.
what it was. Okay, so
So I don't get any accuracy, strength, evasion, luck, speed, anything.
No.
no. Oh no, you know what? That's not true because it's every new survivor gains that one stuff. So hold on. No. In here it says because of our things. Hold on a second. All new survivors gain +1 understanding.
Yeah.
And
it's a
the
new survivor.
definition of new survivor
new
is
survivor.
that.
Oh, it
And
says new
then,
survivor in the thing, Josh.
He is a new survivor
Okay.
with the Straggler's gear, 2 random disorders, and 2 hunt XP.
right, and then he also. Oh no, that's a
So
newborn
two
survivor.
or one understanding.
Yeah, and that's going to be it because the rest is all for
Okay.
newborn. So, he's not technically newborn; he's just a new survivor.
Oh,
Double
wow.
checking.
So, in Memento Mori, the statue resembles a deceased survivor.
That's what you just read.
Replace the straggler with the record sheet of fallen survivor. Remove all of their severe injuries. Set their hunt XP to 2. They age again. This is a new lifetime. They gain 1d10 survivor, 1d10 insanity, and you may give them 3 ranks of proficiency in any random weapon type.
Wow.
Random.
That's still pretty cool.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so
Alright. So,
Now we can set up the lion because we're right on.
all right.
let's
Sweet.
go into.
So the whip proficiency, when you wound with a whip, instead of moving the top
Did
card
you,
of the AI
did you
deck,
write down all your survival stuff, your strength and everything? Or no?
I don't get
He
anything.
doesn't
Doesn't
get
get
any
any
of
of
that. The rest of it's only for a newborn survivor,
Oh.
not a new survivor.
When you wound with a whip, instead of moving the top card of the AI card into the wound stack, you move the top card of the AI discard pile.
Wow.
That's kind of cool.
2 tall grass.
Yep.
An ore vein. And the silk nest.
We shouldn't have gotten the ore vein because we don't have a pickaxe.
No, it can come
It's
up as a
terrain.
random terrain.
I thought it was the other one. I thought it was the other one. Oh, we get extra for that one, right? Okay. Yeah. And what was the last
Silk
one?
nest.
Silk nest again.
Wow.
That's 4 times in a row, I think,
That's
now.
something like that's outrageous.
Silk nest is always in the
Oh.
middle.
Man, the
there's
silk
never not
nest.
the silk nest.
Stupid ridiculous.
So
So the
He goes
level
in the middle.
2 White Lion has movement of 7, a toughness of 10, a +1 speed, and +1 damage.
yeah, we
He
got
starts out with Cunning, which
it says at the end of each monster turn, the monster extends its claws. If there's an adjacent survivor, target one at random in full move. The white line directly away from all threats. Target suffers grab. Target knocked down in front of the monster suffers 1 damage per monster level, so 2 damage.
That's
Not good if you're adjacent to him. You'll be knocked down as well, anyways, man. If you're adjacent to him, won't you?
Yeah.
This is gonna be rough. That was a rough hunt. I guess you guys made it through pretty well, didn't you?
It's because you have no armor.
I died, Joe.
No, you were replaced.
No,
you
I
didn't
died.
die.
You did die. Alright, so the guy goes in the middle. We start 6 away.
This guy was way better.
Yeah, much better.
And then what? You want to set up the grass first, and
Yeah, the grass got to be 4 away from all tall grass, so it just has to be 4 away from wherever. This needs to be on a board edge, I think.
I don't know.
The ore vein.
Josh has it. It's at the bottom.
Set up at least 6 spaces from all other terrain.
Okay, so 6 away from all other
Josh, or
terrain.
Joe.
Yeah.
Just put that in the box. It's the same as a female we have, so we'll just use the character sheet again. Yeah.
Yeah, we have the exact same stats minus the
Oh.
negative. So rather than have to reuse a whole sheet when as you're already running low on that.
Technically, we're supposed to be keeping
Every
track
shit.
of that, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's
Because we have
fine.
Memento Mori. It was one of our
1, 2.
survivors that died before.
Go. Put this back so that it's
5 away, 4 away.
well, where we would end up, where we could start in it potentially.
Yeah, I want to start in it. I'll shoot him with the bow.
Yeah.
Because if you're in the tall grass, you gain +2 evasion. Dang.
It doesn't have to be that far away from the lion.
No, but the point is if it's there, then somebody can start in it and shoot. Is the whole point?
It could be 6 away. So there.
Well, it could be closer than that if it wanted to be. These can.
This is 6.
Right. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Put me in there.
Don't we? We have to start 5 away, right?
6 away.
away. Wait, is it 5?
It's at 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6, yeah. So I'm going to shoot him in the butt with the bow.
What does dash do?
And this has to be
Why don't you take a movement?
5 away, 6
Yeah.
away from anything else.
Yeah. 6 away from anything else.
To 5, 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ha ha!
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. So put him on top of that because you could actually start on top of that if you wanted to, and therefore it's your choice if you, depending on how things start, whether you want to do anything with that.
Gives you an iron ore. Or 2 if you roll a 13.
There you go.
Well, depending on what happens
Isn't
in
it
its
just 1d10?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have that pickaxe to get a 13.
For 4, you get an iron, though, so that's not bad.
You're an iron.
I know. All right. Who's going first? The lion?
who was the last person to do? Oh, I did the last thing. You are first.
Roar.
Because technically, you would have started this thing, but that's fine. What does his cunning do?
Cunning is if we're adjacent, he grabs and runs away.
Okay.
And does
All right,
grab.
all right. Gotcha.
Which
And
drags you
then
along.
ground fighting is... Oh, we all get 1 survival when
Yeah.
we arrive.
Yeah, anybody who has less than 7 gets 1.
Woo. In ground fighting is the monster flops inside waiting for attacks to draw near, while ground fighting... Oh, do not draw AI.
Right.
When a survivor spends a action... in the zone of death. Okay. Then he does his stuff.
Which is 2 away?
No, it's 1 around him. So
Just 1?
White Lion is wounded. Discard ground fighting. Oh, so we don't even have to do the heart. Just gotta hit him. All right.
Right, we don't
all
have
right.
to, but getting close to him could be problematic.
So the fact that he starts with that out, he just stands there.
Yeah, he kind of waits, which is actually kind of good because we can make some decisions.
Yeah. So what do we want to do? I can shoot him in the butt with the claw head arrow.
Yeah, you can.
You want me to start with that?
Probably. I mean, it's our best bet if it's gonna do anything.
5+. Because I have +1 accuracy.
Okay.
Wow.
Why do you suck, Joe?
Grade 6, yes. Alright.
No, I think back 1 more. Yep.
Alright. That's it for me.
Mm.
My turn.
Dash, Joe.
Oh, yeah, that's why you gave me that.
Yeah. You could dash. You could still dash and still move and do stuff if you wanted to.
I'd save your survival.
Use my survival?
No,
Save
you said
it.
he eats save.
Oh, yeah, since I don't have any armor.
I can shoot him from where I'm at because I have the bow as well, so I can shoot him before he does anything and see if that does anything, or I can move up and attack. What do you guys
Let
think?
me get the ore.
Okay. All right.
Chink, chink, chink.
9.
Hey-o. You get 1 iron ore. 1 iron strange resource.
1 random iron stranger
1
resource.
iron strange resource.
Iron.
Archive this
One
trait.
random iron resource.
1 iron. Strange.
1 ironic resource.
Strange iron resource.
We have to go to Iran.
There's the...
So far away.
Matt, there we go.
You know that was amazing. Don't fall down there.
Ha ha!
Actually, it's spend an action in the zone of death, right?
Yes.
So I can still move in there.
But his cunning is at the end of each turn, he grabs and runs away.
If I'm adjacent.
If you're adjacent.
Isn't your thing, if you're adjacent, you...
I'm
But
not adjacent.
zone of death is there.
Right, so as long as I don't use an action.
You can stay there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that not adjacent?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because he's at a corner. That's not considered
That's
adjacent because
technically
he's.
But you're in zone
yeah.
of death, so you'll be dragged.
When he no.
No,
Zone
no.
of death is if he does an action while he's in the zone of death, the lion
Yeah.
reacts.
Oh, but I'm going to go in there and hit him.
Okay. He's going to attack you though.
Well, I'm going to stand here, I mean.
Okay. You're fine then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do you want to shoot him?
Yeah, let me shoot him before he moves. That way, I get at least one opportunity to use the weapon. So I need a 7, but actually I need an 8 because of -1 accuracy. So
It's crazy, is I'm going to become a master 1 year before I retire.
You're going to die before then.
Nah,
Guaranteed.
nah. Curse is done. Half okay.
well, should I shoot him? Because I don't get the extra bonus for actually shooting him. Maybe I should go forward because I have a much better chance to hit if I move up on him.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
tell you to.
Alright.
I was wondering why you were shooting him.
Well, I was just thinking that way
That's
I
way
could do
easier
it.
to hit with, isn't it? The lantern halberd.
It is way easier to hit.
Yeah.
My whole point was like why not shoot him so that I'm not right next to him, or not too close to him, so maybe he doesn't like react and do something to me.
Yeah.
So this is 2. It's a 4 normally, but it's a 5 for me, so I need 5s or better. 1. So you already shuffled this, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Wait, why do you need 5s or better?
Because I'm 4, but I get I have -1 accuracy.
Oh, you have
from
-1
the thing,
accuracy.
Yeah, but I still got it.
Cool.
When attacking with a spear, if you draw a trap, roll 1d10.
Did you draw a trap?
I did,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
so it didn't matter. So if I would have, okay. So attacker is caught in the white lion's ruse and is savagely mauled. Attacker is doomed. Perform basic action. Target the attacker.
Basic action.
Yep.
That sucks.
2, 3 speed attack, 2 plus accuracy.
2 damage.
Oh, he'll move first, right?
Yeah, he just
So
was
it's
there.
survivor. But
Yep.
he targets you because you're doomed. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. What's your evasion?
Let's see. 1 1. It looks like. Yeah, 1.
Okay, 3 plus.
2.
Why?
Oh, 2. I'm sorry. Yes, 2.
Where's the other one coming from?
1 here
Ah,
and
and
1
one
from
on your
the,
thing.
the
Okay.
combination.
4 plus. That is 3 hits.
3 hits.
And he does
What?
2 damage per location.
His speed is 3?
It's plus
Yeah.
1.
+1 speed, and he's got his extra
Why are we going against this crazy thing?
Alright, so 2 to the...
foot.
Was that both feet?
Yeah, those are both feet. Yep, and
Oh,
1
man.
to the
One of the...
waist.
Yeah.
Why are we going against them
Okay.
again? Because
So-
we're crazy?
You should have had 2 armor on every location. Oh, you've already lost armor. Though.
Yeah, I remember we had to
Yeah, remember
roll
we braved the
3.
storm and stuff and
Yeah.
did things like that and
Yeah.
different stuff. Yeah. So I took body 3,
2 to body.
2. Oh, 2 to body.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 to body.
Okay. 2 to body. So that's 1, 2.
And then 4 to legs and 2 separate attacks.
Yeah, so 2 to legs, 2 to legs.
Yeah.
1, 2,
I would...
3 knocks me down.
Why wouldn't you dodge
You
it?
don't want to dodge the
You
one?
can't.
I can't. I'm
Oh,
doomed.
that's
When you're doomed, you
right.
can't do that. You don't have that as an option.
Yeah, I forgot you were doomed.
Yep. And so I take so I
Severe
gotta roll.
leg injury!
Broken thigh.
Oh.
It wasn't an 8.
It was a 10. It
Oh,
was
was
that
it?
wasn't an 8. It was a 10.
Torn Achilles tendon. Your leg
Oh.
cannot bear your weight. Until the end of the showdown, whenever you suffer light, heavy, or severe injury, you are also knocked down. Skip the next hunt, gain 1 bleed. That's not too bad. So whenever you suffer a thing, you're knocked down.
Well then. I guess I'll run out.
Light or heavy?
Yeah.
Light, heavy, or severe.
Does it matter?
You should be knocked down, right,
Yes,
Steve?
it does.
Yeah.
You have to go there.
Oh yeah, I do. You're right.
And did you get your bleed? Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
6? I don't even know. Oh, I have accuracy, so 5? Is that how accuracy works? No.
So whatever the middle number is,
6.
and then you have a bonus to accuracy.
Yep.
So yep. So 5. Yep.
0.
Good job, Josh.
Wonderful.
So proud of you.
You want to
Let's
surge?
surge. What do I need to roll to
D6,
keep it?
The 6+. Hey-oh, get to keep it.
Two.
hits.
Okay, ready?
Nope.
It's out of the way.
Beast's brow and beast's elbow. The brow is if you wound. The elbow is if you fail.
Let's
do
do the failing one first.
No.
No, do the wound
the
one
beast
first.
brow first.
Because if you fail it, then this one makes a move away. This one does not.
Well, if I fail when attacking with an axe, if your wound attempt fails, you may ignore it and attempt to wound the selected hit location again.
Right, but you may as well do the wound anyways, because the worst, all it's going to do is potentially attack you back. This one here, he moves away. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's it.
Why would I want him to attack me, though? Then I might get
Because you can
knocked
attack
down.
him twice versus just once.
Well, because the thing is what if you failed the second time?
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you. Pick whichever one. I don't care which one you do.
What's your to hit? 6 plus what? Or no, 4 plus your strength. Oh, 4.
Yeah.
So 8. So he's got.
Plus this is 9. Plus
Okay.
that is 10. Because I have 2 reds.
So that's only. Oh yeah.
Gain of strength,
Okay.
gain of strength.
Yeah. So you just need a knot of 1 to do damage.
9.
Oh, do you have the lucky?
No, he doesn't.
That would have been a crit, and they would have canceled it. So which one did you do?
They wanted me to do this one, so I did that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
All right. So, snarling, the monster swats at its attacker. It does take a damage though. Swats at the attacker. Attacker suffers 1 brain damage and perform basic action. Target the attacker.
That's the damage that gets discarded.
Okay.
What's your evasion? 1, 2, 3.
-1, so 2.
Buckle my shoe.
4 plus. One
Hey.
hit. Can you dodge it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Or
could.
do you want to? It's going to be 2 damage.
Or
to
no,
your
this is a reaction. This is not an attack. You can't dodge your
Okay.
reaction.
2 to your hand.
You can't dodge a reaction?
Not the thing from. He can dodge the attack, but I don't think he can dodge.
No. Yeah, we're saying dodge the attack. He already took the brain damage.
Brain damage.
The thing is
Oh, did you
he
suffer
suffers the
one
brain
brain
damage, but the perform the basic action target the attacker, but it's still not considered it's a response to what he did. You can't dodge the things that come at these response pieces because it's an R. Look, it's because the R thing at the corner. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain you can't dodge the recompense too.
I think we have.
I think we may have at one point, but I don't think that you actually can. But I could be wrong.
Wash.
I could
Start fresh.
totally be wrong.
And play the game the whole entire time wrong.
What would that be called? Reaction?
Just look at dodge.
We'll look at dodge and see what dodge says.
I'm fairly confident the only time you can't is when you're doomed.
I'm pretty sure that it says otherwise in one part.
Dodge, 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 dodge.
So you should
Survival
run your
action.
face.
When survivals hit after rolling hit location dice, but before damage, you may spend 1 survival to dodge. Canceling 1 hit. The dodged hit becomes a failed attack roll and does not cause any damage. Any additional undodged hits resolve normally. Dodge is only survival action that knockdown survivors can perform. Each survivor may only dodge once per round. It doesn't say you're doomed.
No, I
Doom is
wasn't
like-
saying that it was doomed. And it's not
Right.
about it being doomed. But there's
It's
a
not
thing
gonna
in
be
another
there yet.
part that I
It's gonna
thought
be,
you
like up here
could.
somewhere.
Maybe I'm wrong on that part, but I thought it was that you can only use the dodge for an actual AI attack and not the response stuff.
Not hit location responses.
5. Reactions on hit locations are represented by a black diamond with an R. Reaction occurs after rolling to wound. The hit location is found in the 3 types of reaction of wound, failure, and reflex. That's literally all it says for
Reflex.
That's just a different. It's a reaction. Which I looked up back here, and it just said it's a type of card that. It's just circular. It just tells you
Yeah.
the same thing again.
Yeah.
The hit location rule.
Can
I would
I
think you can dodge it according to what I'm seeing there. I don't see that you can't. So
I'm gonna try to dodge.
Look at page 76.
76.
Yeah, I'm looking at BGG.
Well, the next
All
one.
reactions. Let's
Cancel
see.
reaction.
That's all reactions are on a critically wounded hit location are canceled. That's what it's talking about there.
Monster howls in pain at the blow, breaks its elbow with a sickening crunch. Non-death survivors gain 3 insanity. It may stand if they are knocked down. Oh, Steve, you get to stand up. Good job, Josh.
By the way, you all gain +3 insanity. Do I even gain it?
Yep, you're not deaf. And Steve stands up as well.
Oh, did you crit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's all that happens. You know, you broke its elbow.
It's very conflicting on BGG, but some people had page numbers. But 76 is the
Survival opportunities exist at the following times: between
yeah.
actions on the survivor's turn, during flows on monster AI cards, at specific points during survivor attacks when a monster is knocked down. None of those say at the response.
Okay.
During the flow of the monster AI attack cards, at specific points during survivor attacks, but the specific points in the attacks, I believe, are when there's an actual full change of a thing, if I remember correctly. During monster flows,
Usually when you hit like an arrow.
yeah.
That's fine. I'm okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be. I just remember that there was a thing because it was like, I remember early on we had a thing with that, but I thought we actually changed that up in the more recent ones. We just haven't had that many where we were actually doing that particular thing.
Alrighty.
What you could do is you could spend the survival to dash out of its reach, though.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Nope.
I'm just saying you could use
already took the damage.
Right, because that's because it says that you could dash safely away.
That cancels the entire attack, though. Not.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm just
saying, like that's a good idea to use. The cancel getting hit 3 times possibly.
You can dash, but not dodge.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because dashing means you're moving away before the attack actually ever occurred.
But you're using survival. Why couldn't you use survival after?
Yeah,
get hit?
but the page it says right on there.
You would do it before you actually even rolled to see if the thing hit. Is the idea of what dash is supposed to be?
But it's still the reflex of it, though.
I understand that. That's
yeah,
during survivor attacks. An attacking survivor cannot perform survival actions, including dodge. However, during a fellow survivor's attack, there are 2 specific opportunities for other survivors to interrupt and perform survival action. For other survivors to. After the attacker rolls to wound, but before a monster resolves its action, if a hit location does not have a reaction, there's no opportunity for other survivors to act. But it literally says that only other survivors in the upper section can use that.
Straight up says an attacking survivor can never use survival.
Exactly. When the attacker causes a critical wound after any
say you attack him and he does like an area attack and I'm right next to him, I could dash out of the way.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah. That's and I never have read it like I never sit at home and read that part because it's always that it's like you just don't do that. But yeah.
You gain 3 insanity.
Yeah. Yes. I knew there was more.
And now you can move if you want by dashing because you stood up as well. Because Josh broke his elbow.
I could do that.
He's got the cunning thing. He's going to grab you and run away if you stay.
Yeah, I am going to. I'll go ahead and
roll to see if you keep it.
Oh yeah.
Nope, of course not.
I knew that was not.
So you get for trying to erase it beforehand.
Okay, so
How
I can
tall
do
are your
my-
shelves? 12 inches? 13? 12 and a half?
12 and like a half. Yeah, 12 and a half, 12 and a quarter, something like that.
Or at least 1.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Actually,
I'm
even
gonna
at
go
least
there.
3.
Good idea.
Because I don't need to go any further in order to actually be. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm going to go there so that if for some reason somebody needs to get over to that other spot, they at least have the opportunity.
So your mating call?
Enraged. When this comes into play, draw AI.
Right, but it has more.
Keep going.
While Enraged is in play, White Lion gains +1 damage token per monster level.
So 2 more damage. Wow, that's super bad. So I guess I know what I'm going to do on my
When
next turn.
a survivor suffers a dismembered... When a survivor suffers any dismembered severe injury or is killed, discard enraged.
Ugh, yeah. Okay. There you go.
Put the shit away.
That's what the first time I played this with Emily, she
Lick
That's
wounds.
the that came
If
out
the
for.
monster has no wounds, then when stacked, discard lick wound and draw AI. Which it has wounds. So full move the white lion directly away from all survivors. Turn to face the closest survivor
What's
and
that?
heal 1.
7.
7 movement.
Heal 1. Move the top card from the AI, from the wound stack to the bottom of the AI deck without looking at it.
And then turn to
And
face
then-
survivors.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then return lick wounds to the top of the monster's AI deck.
Cool.
So that sucks.
Well, I can crit him. Get rid of it.
That's true. You could.
If it's
Not necessarily.
Yeah, not necessarily the best choice of that, but but it's not out of the question either.
Can you even get there, Joe?
what?
He has a
It's
But
fountain.
there's a founding stone he can do from anywhere.
Whip
So.
it.
Whip it good.
All right, now it's our turn.
Yay.
Now he's a million miles away.
I can bone dart him.
I can get enraged to shoot him with the arrow.
Are you going to dash and then...
I only need.
Where can you
Well, I
go,
could
Josh?
use the dash. I could use the
Huh?
dash to do it. but-
Right here, so I can go 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
okay.
4, 5.
Yeah,
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
whatever. You guys do you.
Maybe you should go. Maybe go ahead and do it, and let's see if you hit and what happens.
Why not?
You know,
1.
technically, one of us with the things could actually rearrange his AI deck too. So
6.
that's also possible. That's a crit. Well, it's not a crit, but that's a nice.
It's a perfect hit.
Yeah, it's a perfect hit if you had anything that gave it to you.
Well, darts.
Beast knee. You hit the white lion's sturdy kneecap. No negative. So the bottom number.
3
Plus your strength?
plus 6, 9.
So you need a 1 or better.
2 or better.
Damage.
Or 2 or better, yeah. Okay. All right. So
There
that
you
goes
go. It's
off.
gone.
Good job, Josh.
Nice.
Not looking any more wounds around
Nice.
here, are we?
No.
Oh, we
no,
did
no.
2 damage to him? Or 3?
Yeah, well, we done 2, and now
Josh
this is
did
the third.
2
Yeah.
last time. Yeah, the one was a
You
crit.
want me to search and
Yeah.
try to shoot him again?
Go for it. You're at 7.
Why
or
not?
dash and then surge.
Can you do both?
Uh,
Yeah, you can only use each.
each
action
one once.
Josh, just do bone darts. Because it doesn't matter for strength.
Right,
You
but
need a 2 or better either way.
the axe gives him 2 chances to hit. So you could do more damage, but I guess it's whatever. It's up to
Yeah.
you.
I'll just stand here.
Okay, roll your
Yeah.
thing to see if you get to keep your survival. Nope.
Nope. Poopy the loopy.
we can't all be as lucky as you were that first time.
I know. I need... What do I need?
12.
6?
12.
6?
12.
6?
Go.
7 plus. What's your
6?
accuracy?
I have 1 accuracy.
Alright.
Nice.
6.
All right.
12.
And beast's chest. This actually could be good or bad. You hit. So, that's good.
Well then, that's my turn. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
pee.
Hey, we appreciate you
No problem. Try not to kill me while
for a
I'm gone.
change. At least he's realistic. Try not to. He didn't say it's not going to happen. Yeah, I could technically dash, and then I could use my movement in a thing and do an attack on him. Or do we wait for some reason? I mean, is there any reason not to try and hit him?
No.
No? Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me see if I actually... Can I have one of those black dice?
Just do these brown dice.
Every time I count on him, every time I'm like, well, I could. No. Still didn't help, but that's fine.
You can just hold on to those, Steve.
Yeah, thank you. All right. So 2, and it's an 8 in order to hit. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
1 hit.
1 hit. That's better than nothing.
Yep.
Okay.
Trap again.
Lord have mercy.
You have to be attacking with the spirit to do the specialization thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So this is going to go back into here.
What else does he do?
He's going to do his basic action against me.
Move and attack.
Yeah. So.
Meow, 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 meow. I guess I can do it since Josh isn't here. Unless you really have Josh. It sounds like he's like chit chat though. So
It sounds like he just flushed the toilet. Is what it sounds like.
Josh doesn't know how to flush the toilet.
Yeah. He doesn't know how to wash his hands either.
Nose Barrett, yes.
All right.
you only have what? 2?
Yeah.
Evasion?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
4 plus.
Yep.
2 hits.
All right. Roll something reasonable, right?
No.
Head or arms, please.
Legs.
Legs
Of course
and
it's a
chest.
Well, I'm knocked down, and I got to roll on both.
Oh
You don't
man.
want to dodge one?
You
You're not
can't.
doing
I'm doomed.
It's
It
Oh,
was
you
a
are
trap.
doomed.
Yeah, it was a trap. I'm doomed.
Again.
I'm way doomed.
That's what you get for the black dice. I know.
Apparently,
Literally
I
wouldn't
yeah,
matter.
yeah.
I actually know if you used the brown, you would have missed. You wouldn't have
Yeah, I
to
wouldn't
worry
have had to deal with it. Yeah, that's true.
Body or
That's
leg
true.
first?
Legs.
I'll do legs
about it.
first.
Somebody get hurt?
Steve got hit
Steve's
twice.
fine.
8.
Maybe you should have
Broken
dashed.
leg.
Maybe you should have dashed away.
It's the same thing I had
Adjacent
before.
survivors suffer brain.
No, this one's permanent.
Minus
yeah.
1 permanent movement
So I'm back down to 5.
and a bleed token.
Yeah. Broken.
Well, that was exciting. What did I miss? He attacked him, and
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he got trapped.
you
again.
do any damage?
That's not
And
what
body.
happens, Josh.
Body.
What?
It was on 6.
I've
We're
only
instead going with the gaping chest wound of a 4.
I've only done all damage.
Minus 1 permanent strength. The
You have the
injury is
strongest character
permanent
by
and
far.
can be recorded multiple times. Gain 1 bleed
All your
token.
people die.
I do have
Um,
bandages, so. We
Right,
just
and
need-
it was
You're
gaping,
so far
gaping,
from him.
gaping chest wound.
Yeah.
You're so far from
Yeah,
him.
and I have 4 movement, so.
4?
Yeah.
Why so little?
Got a
You got a
broken leg,
broken leg.
dog.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Like I just got.
Yeah.
Can you give me the soapness, please?
Maybe we should go to the Phoenix.
If we survive.
Oh, yeah. No, Belinda's dead to me.
If we're going to the Phoenix, I'm taking a new character.
She's
Let
jumped.
them
She wasn't a
age.
good character anyway, so.
Yeah, the problem with Gordub is going against the Phoenix. He'd die because he's already so close. To
Unless
the
he
edge
reverses our years.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never
Alrighty.
know.
So Steve went. Josh went.
Yeah.
Matt,
I
what
went,
would you like to do?
so to speak?
Well, remember he's gonna grab Steven and run
Can I
backwards.
look at the top 2 AI?
It's the end of his phase, so he might not. It's kind of hard to.
Maul.
How much
Pick
damage did
target
he
victim
do?
of grab last round, so he's gonna grab Steve again.
Because he does a crit ton
Right.
of damage.
Closest
Oh,
threat facing
yeah.
in range.
That's true. He should have did heat 4, but it doesn't matter because. Yeah. Anyways.
I
So
still
we'll,
take the damage. in either
we'll
way.
put Claw on top because nobody else is gonna damage him. So we'll put Claw on top so it doesn't attack Steve twice in a row.
And he.
Okay.
That'd be good.
All right. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm coming.
Could have got closer to that spider web.
And I'll bandage myself.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
Prove it. That's all I do with my warrior.
Yeah.
I always forget food, but I can make bandages pretty easily.
They're getting rid of that, so you won't in the expansion.
Are they really?
It's only gonna be tailoring.
What? Can make bandages?
I'll have to read some patch notes, man. Or you have to tell me about
So
it gets rid
healing
of.
is going away totally? First aid is going
First
away?
aid, no, it's gonna be under tailoring. You have to be a tailor to
Do they
make
convert?
bandages.
Well,
Do
to
we get
make
anything
them,
for
but
To
you
those?
can
make them,
use
you
them.
could use. Yeah, but he's talking because he just
Yeah.
has cloth, so he makes them.
Yeah.
All right, Matt's the monster controller now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Right, so what happens in the for
Cunning.
cunning?
That's at the end of each monster turn.
Oh,
Oh.
So nothing.
Closest threat facing in range.
so nobody's facing because that's his facing is
Yeah.
here.
Closest threat in field of view.
So that's anyone, and that'd be that person.
I'm gonna put him on this side, I guess.
Okay.
Well, then he barrels through both of them if he does that. Maybe put him this side so he's facing that way.
True.
Because I mean, worst case scenario, he maybe gets to the far
1,
side.
2, 3,
That's gonna
4.
be bad.
Well, it's full movement, so he's either gonna hit these 2 or these 2.
Well, he only full moves up to him. I mean, he doesn't go through
No,
them.
I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, no, I got that. Well,
No. He grabs and runs away.
Ah.
Yeah.
If there are any adjacent survivors, target one at random and full move the white line directly away.
And there
from
may
all
not
else.
be after this is done. We don't know.
Yeah, move and attack. So speed of 2.
See, this is where you
Speed of
could
3.
actually dash, because technically it's an AI card. So you could technically use the dash at this point.
Is there a break before the attack?
There's an arrow pointing.
Yeah,
down.
there's the
that's a
arrow
break.
break,
That means
right?
you could dash
Yeah,
there to
so
dodge
so
it.
technically that person can now dash from that point
Yeah,
and
let's
move
dash.
whatever full speed.
That seems broken AF.
You're using up the survival. So the idea is that you are not
He
giving
comes
it.
in like he comes in to target you and then you dash out of the way before he gets.
Yeah,
to
that's
swipe it.
literally how that type of a thing goes. Because it says in there about the flow of attack AI, and that
Whenever
same
there's an arrow,
76.
You
Yeah,
can-
and that same 76, it does
There's an
talk
arrow
about
before. Like, is it move and attack as one, or is it move and then?
No,
moving
it's
attack
move
is all
and attack
below
target.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then no. You would have to dash.
Oh, it'd have to be
before he
move and then a break and then a.
Right. So you
before,
can dash before
after the
that.
target was picked, he could have moved away.
Right. Or you guys could have technically used your dash at this point to dash away the two people that were closest, and he would then have sniffed only.
Right, before he moved. I see.
You're
What
right,
does
right.
Sniff do?
Right. The sniff just makes everybody a potential target in the
Yeah.
future turn. Now, then I would be he would still be next to me, and he would do his cunning on me. So I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not saying you should. I just know that there are deals in there. Of course, if he only rolls one hit, then it doesn't matter because you
So
can
if
just
we,
dodge
if we
him.
dashed over here, then he's gonna pull him this way, and then we'd be set up to get him. Meh, I think it's too late.
You have what, 2 evasion?
Yeah, two
No,
evasion.
3 evasion because he's got.
-1 evasion.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have 2 evasion.
4+.
Wow, that was pretty good.
3 hits for 4 damage.
So roll the 3 locations because that'll make a difference on what he tries to. Oh, chest. Probably get rid of one of those chests.
All of them are going to be rolling no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
See, but if you take 2 chests, you'd have to roll in the chest one twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you dodge a chest, you only roll once instead of twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's dodge a chest.
Okay.
That's bad. Well, this sucks with that plus whatever.
You're knocked down now.
Wait, why didn't you harp him or get rid of that something that?
It's
gives
a
him-
mood. It's not a mood. Oh,
The enraged, I could
is
have.
in harp, yeah.
Yeah, I could have done that.
Were you dismembered? No.
No, I wasn't dismembered. No, I didn't lose an actual leg or an arm piece or whatever. I should have harped, but
No, that's fine. You asked all of us, so it's not just you.
yeah, I forgot. But so
I wasn't down here.
And you're knocked down. You were down here. Steve went before you went upstairs.
No, he didn't.
Yep.
No, he didn't.
He said that at the beginning of the phase before anyone took their turn.
Nope.
Okay. Body or foot first?
Yeah, foot. Why not?
Alright, roll a d10.
8.
Broken leg. An ear-shattering crunch. Matt, are you adjacent?
Is that a
Suffer 1 brain damage.
is that a disorder?
You minus... No, it's -1
It's an
permanent...
impairment.
It's not a disorder, it's an impairment. -1 permanent injury and gain a bleed token.
Permanent injury.
-1 what?
Permanent movement.
I'm sorry.
Movement. Yeah, you said
-1 permanent injury. Sweet.
The injury is permanent. Is
Yeah,
the next
yeah, yeah.
sentence. So
Okay.
permanent injury,
Okay,
permanent.
now
permanent
body.
movement. Body.
2.
Two of them.
No,
No,
give it
just
2.
1. You don't want to. That's bad.
Wow.
Anyone have a reroll?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
I do.
I'm assuming
Bilbo.
2 is dead.
I do not have one.
Yeah,
I don't
It's
have
2
one.
dead.
2 is dead.
Okay.
yeah.
Or
So
body.
try it. It's your one shot. Do not miss your chance to
You're
blow.
welcome, Josh.
Opportunity
Roll
comes
again.
once in a lifetime.
Oh! 10! Bowled over. The blow sends you sprawling and you are knocked down.
And that's it. Yep.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
Wow. Yeah, double
Alright.
thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get below 5.
Man.
Alright, so now he does cunning. If there are any adjacent survivors, target one random and full move the white line directly away from all threats. Target suffers grab.
So this way would be the most away. So
What is he grabbing?
You.
What does
So
grab do?
Those
Just
moving
drag
away.
me?
No.
So it's
we'll put it
7.
there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Why would I be on that side?
Because that's the way.
Because you were on that side of him and he turned.
Yeah, he picked you up and then
Place
turned
target
and ran
knocked
off.
down in front of the monster. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level.
So 2 damage.
I'm guessing just one
hit location. Yeah,
though.
because it says 2 damage.
Not chest, not chest, not chest. Not chest, not chest, not chest. Chest.
Waste her head.
Foot!
Roll again.
Roll
On the
again.
Limwat sub-table.
Get another broken leg.
4.
5.
5.
What was it for?
Rips his leg off, and then his enrage would have been gone,
Yeah.
and so he wouldn't have been quite so killer.
Yeah. Painful rip. The leg is unusable. You can no longer use any fighting arts or abilities. This injury is permanent and can be recorded once. Gain a bleed.
What is it called?
Painful
Hamstrung.
rip. Oh.
What it? Hamstrung.
Hamstrung. So you lose your fighting arts. And
Well, you can't use them. Don't get rid of them.
Yeah, you don't lose it technically
Right,
if something
yeah.
happens that heals you.
or abilities. Fighting arts or abilities.
What ability? I have a broken leg ability.
You have a broken leg and a hamstrung.
Cool. Alright, well that was his turn.
Josh works out.
Cool. Well then.
Really,
was
you couldn't
fun.
roll the 4. You just lost a leg.
Oh yeah. Another movement.
You know, this knockdown thing actually isn't that bad because I won't be a target most of the time.
For cunning, he doesn't care about target though.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
the one that
It's only 2 damage, right?
Somebody want to encourage us or me so I can hit him again? I guess.
Well, Steve will get back up right then on the monster's turn because he was knocked down before.
Yeah.
Josh will stay knocked down.
All right.
Steve, you should try and harp.
Yeah, you know what? I'll try and harp, and then I'll probably end up getting him up. But let me try
I'm
and
not
harp
encouraging
first.
you
Okay,
because I have barely any armor,
that's fine.
and I can't have a.
It
chance
doesn't
to-
matter about having armor.
It's gone.
5.
You need 6, didn't you?
Yep, I do, of course. Of course. All right, I'll use the survival to get him up.
Roll it.
You could
Sorry.
surge.
Well, yeah, I can still do that, but I'm going to use the survival. 5, of course not. Jeez. Shut up, Joe. I don't want to hear it. Dude, you've relied on them damn brown dice
Oh
that
my
have
God.
betrayed you over and over. Yeah.
That was a
Jeez,
sincere
Joe.
one. He's
That
like,
was, I was like, come on,
Shut up,
man.
Joe.
Yeah, that was super
Are you gonna
uncool,
surge
man.
and harp it
I
again?
didn't do nothing.
that was the most serious I've ever heard Steve.
He's like,
Shut
come
up,
on,
Joe.
man. All right, I'll try it one more time.
Yes.
Roll.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Man. Maybe you shouldn't take the
I had it once and the same thing happened to me. I know how Steve feels.
Of course. There you go.
I wouldn't use the black dice anymore.
Yeah, I guess
What
I'll go back
happened
to
to
the. They weren't any better, you know? Like, yeah, of course he does. Of course. All right, go ahead, Josh. You're the one who's closest.
It was the same die.
I'm gonna go 4.
You don't want to attack him? Oh, you want,
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Well,
him.
wait, you can go from 2 distance. So why not go from 2 distance so you're not right next to
He
him?
is.
He's technically.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I forgot. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's at the corner. I
Look at
apologize.
Josh's face.
No, I apologize. I was just saying, like, you could go on here.
Josh can't talk. He doesn't really know how to play this game.
Yeah,
What do I need?
What number do I need to use
Hey
for
guys,
anything?
there's a 6 over here. What do I need?
Yeah.
Do we have an accuracy?
Yeah,
2
2.
hits.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Beast scapular deltoid.
Oh, my scapular
Beast's knee. Knee has no negative.
Let's do knee.
Knee.
Hit.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the other one? Is it
Um,
a wound or
it's
fail?
It's a failure, so you have a chance to get out of it
Just
anyways.
crit.
Hit.
All right. What's his failure?
Yeah, there's no failure. He doesn't. It's
Oh,
only
right.
If he
It's
fails.
only if he fails. Yeah.
I
Okay.
hit Joe.
Yeah.
Can I dash?
Are
Actually,
you gonna
Surge.
Surge? Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you
you
can
can.
use them in whatever as long as you're still up.
Josh, can you just kill this for us, please?
Yeah, sure, why
Please?
not?
I'm never
done.
Even, I'm never going to get close to this.
Remember this. I got you up.
1.
1 hit.
Wow, why are you so bad?
Yeah, Josh.
Oh, so sorry. I've only done like
Beast
6
elbow.
damage to it.
Beast elbow. Come on. Give it to him. There we go.
All right.
How much damage is on there?
At least
He
one.
has 16 altogether, or 17 altogether.
6. So we're still 11 away.
And you also did -1, so don't forget about that.
Yeah, you
because
did
made him
heal
lick his
him.
wound.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, so sorry.
So I've done 7 damage to him, -1, which equals 6.
Fair enough.
So I've already.
Okay.
I've only killed him a third of the way.
So are you gonna go? Do you want you to go, or do you want him to go? Because he can actually make a.
I was just gonna move 4.
Do you
Oh, yeah,
do you want me to attack first?
Sure.
Yeah, because you don't know what he
Yeah,
might. You
sure,
know, like
yeah. Let's do that. Oh, right behind him. Oh, so dangerous.
Is that his blind spot?
Yeah, it is.
I like how you're winding your cape around his tail. I hope I get his tail.
Oh!
Do it.
I need a 4+ to hit.
I'm really tempted to throw
Which
the
thing are you
Bounty
using?
Stone
Scrap
at this
sword?
thing.
Oh yeah. You get the
I
big.
might
Yeah,
just do that this
that's
turn.
the big bonus if it goes right.
Maybe it'll kill
Yeah.
him instantly.
Come on, get it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a perfect hit you needed.
Yep.
What'd
That's
you
the
get?
perfect hit he
It's
needs.
+4 strength.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
glorious main.
Figures.
Of
So I need a
course,
crit.
impervious. But at least it's not gonna break or whatever
Yeah.
else. So then
What does he have to do? Get a crit?
crit in order to do anything, which would only give us the shimmering main if we.
And you get the +1 strength token.
But still. Yeah, you would. Yeah. If he's insane. Oh,
Oh,
you are insane though. Yeah,
No.
you would have. But yeah.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. He made his
If you'd have
goal
critted.
insane.
That would have been the. That would have been
I'm gonna surge.
okay.
You rolling your check first to see if you keep your.
Yep.
Of course you.
Woohoo-yah!
Need 4+.
only mean you have to spend survival, Steve.
Yeah. I was gonna say you 4+.
Yeah,
That's
so
one.
1 hit.
Okay.
Trap.
Plus groin. Oh, that could be
We
good
can't
or
enrage
bad.
him again, can we?
The problem, what's his toughness?
10.
I need 7.
You got this. What are you hitting with the dagger?
No, scrap sword. They're only like 3.
Oh, right. You don't have any bonuses anymore.
Yeah. He
You're
has
a
no
new guy.
bonuses
You're
left.
Bilbo
yeah.
the Fourth.
Yeah.
Doesn't that strength carry over with the perfect hit? Or that was the last hit?
That was last attack.
It's not the. Oh, it's only that attack. Okay. Oh, it's a hit.
It's almost a crit
Yeah.
because I have deadly.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That would have been.
But that wouldn't be great in this.
No,
scenario.
that would have actually been bad.
Well,
but,
he doesn't have rage again,
or-
does he? He can't
I
become
did some
double.
damage.
No. Yeah, I don't think he would have. But it does say he would have gained another damage token.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
yeah,
It's no fun.
And I'm going to.
he actually doesn't become enraged versus
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
dash,
He just gets an extra damage
okay.
token.
which I keep.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, Joe. So proud of you.
Should I throw my Founding Stone? I want to throw my Founding Stone.
Not yet.
No.
Well, do you
Check.
want it as a last ditch kill him off, or do you want to?
I would wait so we don't waste it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, we just got rid of the glorious main.
Yeah, but the.
The trap is the only other thing that would actually be the thing that wouldn't actually. I mean, yes, there might be something else that's a crit, but against this particular creature, most of the rest of them are going to be.
Wait
crits,
until
aren't
this
they?
strange hand is on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need the damn cat eye circle
Well,
so bad.
well,
you have
that's why
no
we're
idea.
fighting them.
Well,
What's
here-
the cat
well,
eye circle?
here's
That
the
lets
thing
you live
though.
the hit location.
Here's the thing though. You could use a survival. I know it would be costly, but you could actually use a survival and see what's here. So you could put the. You could use the. You could.
But that's AI, not hit location.
For what? Wait.
Oh, that's right. It's not
Yeah.
the hit location. I was thinking
Oh,
of. I was
don't
thinking.
have the thing either.
Right.
I guess one of you. Could.
Yeah.
No, none of us. We don't have the.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I
So,
mean,
No,
I
mean, the
do.
hit
I meant
location.
for the.
I mean the
I
AI,
was.
though.
I was saying for this, and it was different and whatever else. So it doesn't matter. All right. So you're gonna use
I
it?
think I want to throw it. Yes.
Okay.
I'm throwing it. So I'll put
Alright.
it back over because we still have one.
Trap.
Trap. Boom.
Fleshy gut. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. So it does the damage, and it vomits all over you. It feels awesome. Gain 3 insanity and a basic resource.
Yes.
Ah!
Awesome.
Across the map.
This is awesome.
It's so warm.
No, dude, he didn't just do it kinda.
Yes.
He
9.
sprayed it at
He
you
has a
from
range
a
of
mile
9 for
away.
puke.
Hey, hi.
Yeah, I know. Gotta hide.
Good job.
Just what we needed. Just
It
what the
is
doctor ordered.
perfect.
You should name this episode Long Range Puke.
Yeah. Projectile vomiting. That's what we
I
call
gotta
that.
kind of try and make that into a
It feels
song.
awesome.
Yeah.
Every puke is awesome.
Every puke is. Oh man, that's.
Every
That's
puke is
gross.
awesome.
Yeah. All right, so that's
Every puke
all of
is
our
great.
things. All right.
Alrighty.
Um.
Gosh.
Okay. So there's none of any of that, right?
Just the enraged still.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't dismembered anyone, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Josh.
so sorry.
All we have to do is lose a leg.
Grasp. Closest knockdown survivor in range.
You?
Closest survivor in range. So that's
Sure.
that person right there.
Can I dodge it?
Maybe.
You could
Dash
could
away.
You could
dash.
dash 1, 2, 3,
You could
4,
dash.
5.
I can only move 4.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
you
You
would still
could
be the
dash.
closest survivor in
No,
range.
Matt could be.
No, you'd still be closer, I think.
What?
Oh, you could. 4. Yeah, I guess it's between the two of you then.
Wahaha. And Matt, you should probably put all your points down for your body armor. You haven't literally taken any body armor damage.
I
Have you?
forgot I had a new character.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash. And let Matt take a hit for the team.
Yeah, you're very close.
Deep hit.
No, we need you to get dismembered,
Nope.
Josh.
You can get
Take a
dismembered.
dismemberment for
You're
the
closer
team.
to being dismembered.
Nope.
It's easier to dismember you. It's
No.
up to Steve. He's the monster controller who he attacks.
You know how much you hate Josh.
He's done the most damage.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I don't want to. Like, yes, part of me wants me to just like, well, you know, Josh, pick any reason in the world and then go after you. Because
Thanks.
it's kind of like that. But the thing about it is,
This is a co-op game,
I
Steve.
know, that's the whole point.
Steve, I
And
have
technically,
iron,
you have
though.
the
We don't
most.
want to lose the iron.
We don't want to lose the end. You technically have the
No,
most defense.
that's
though,
okay,
too.
we'll
That's-
pick it up.
that's
We'll
the
pick it
crazy
up.
part. Yeah, yeah.
Pick it up.
I'll throw up on it for you.
It's only a 1 speed, so you only have 2 speed though. So whomever I go after, he's only going to get 2 dice.
Oh, geez, just 4
It
damage.
hits for like
twice.
11.
Well, how
each.
much damage does it
1
do?
damage.
Oh, wow. Okay,
So
that's
he's
not bad.
so it is while it is 4, but then after damage you would grab.
Where's he going? 1, 2, 3.
I really should probably go after it because you have more defense.
That's fine, dude.
This way?
Yep.
Or just right in the middle?
It's not going to make a difference.
It does for his next
Yeah,
move,
for his
right?
cutting, yeah. So yeah,
Well,
put him there.
I'm assuming I'm going to be grabbed either way. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the grab will end up taking
It's
him.
at random when...
Well, no,
There's
this
more-
after it's grab, it grabs on this. That's what his
Oh,
move is.
Okay.
So if I actually hurt him, but then again, if you dodge out of the way of, if I don't get the thing, what's your evasion?
Evasion.
2.
2?
Use those ones.
Do you think so?
I don't really care, Steve. Do whatever. Yeah,
Oh, it's unbelievable.
there you go. 2 hits.
Of course it's 2 hits.
8.
Can't roll up for a damn harp, but can roll up for hitting us.
Chest in hand.
I would probably dodge the chest.
Yeah, I'll dodge the chest.
Take a
Man, he
severe
lost
hit.
survival.
Wow.
His first
It
one.
must be awful.
Yeah.
Chest and legs, was it?
Chest and
Hands.
hand. So,
One,
So
So you're knocked down, right?
Yep.
He would have been knocked down anyways because of his weird thing.
No, because I didn't end the end of my act next to him.
yeah, it's his
Isn't
action.
Isn't your move or something?
No.
End of
His
act
thing
next
is
monster.
actually at the end of his activation,
Oh.
not at the end of
Now,
the monster's.
cunning. Grab.
Well, oh yeah, that doesn't
if
actually.
there are any adjacent virus target one at random, full move the white line directly
Didn't you
away
take a
from all
full-
threats.
hold on. We gotta do this.
Yeah, after damage.
Oh,
White line isolates its prey. Full move the white line away from all threats. So the target suffers grab. So it turns and moves away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And because I collide, so don't I move like 7 or whatever?
It's only whatever's
You're not
left
colliding.
of the way the collision is.
Because
It's
you're
not,
you're being
yeah.
dragged with him wherever he stops.
he's
you
not.
stop.
Yeah, he's not pushing you back into the wall. He's just carrying you with him.
Yeah, so you.
So he just
If
stops.
if you were here
Yeah,
and he
I-
collided with you, you would then
Yeah.
move
Yeah,
seven
yeah,
away.
so he
yeah.
just stops here.
Yeah, potentially he would
yeah.
get stopped there, or he would have gone forward and then stopped, turned one way or the other. Either or
Yeah.
would have been reasonable in what to expect. And then you suffer 1 damage per monster level, so 2 damage.
To the head. That's whatever. You're fine.
And then now cunning goes off.
Yeah. So now, if there's any J survivors, target one at random and full move the white line directly away from all threats. Target suffers grab. So I'm guessing down this way.
Yeah,
That's the only
probably.
way
If
to
he's
go?
further away from more this way, because you are both there.
That's true. Yeah.
It's probably true. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I'm definitely never getting him now.
and you suffered 1 damage per monster level.
Yeah. So
Hopefully in the feet or pants.
Head. That's no fun.
I don't have to roll on it yet.
Why?
It's
4
2
It's
damage.
2 damage.
Oh, okay. I thought it always stopped at the.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Well, it was 2 damage the first time, and it was 2 damage this time.
Right.
So, right. So if it was over the 1, then if it was once you got to the dark, it's over that, right? You only had 2 head
Yep.
space
So I erased the 2.
right, and then you
I'm
did
taking
2
2
more
damage.
again.
Okay.
So
Which would
1
be
and then 1 more.
black.
Yep, so you
yeah.
take a severe.
Yeah.
Roll that D10.
Ugh.
This is bad because a 1 through 4 is dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just get a good one.
Yeah.
You can
Oh.
do this.
There
7.
you go.
Ain't it?
Blind.
It's minus
Wow.
2 accuracy or minus 3.
Lose an eye.
Yep.
Suffer -1 permanent accuracy. Yeah, -1 permanent accuracy.
What's that?
This
Temporary.
injury is permanent and can be recorded twice.
Right.
The survivor with 2 blind severe injuries suffers -4 permanent accuracy and retires at the end
That's
of the next
that's the difference. Right.
So, having lost all sight. Gain 1 bleed.
That happened to one of our characters in Blind Finding the Butcher.
Mm.
Oh, he
Because if you crit on his back, it shatters one of the lanterns and makes you go blind.
That's terrible.
Mm.
all right. Well then.
Well, I'm never gonna get to him now.
All right. Well, that was the end of his round.
Joe, I need you to go in and do damage to him finally.
Got this.
You're within 4.
You want me to? Should we encourage Matt first to get him out of the way?
I'll
or-
encourage Matt. Because I'm way away, and B
Roll.
it's
Roll.
not- oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just used to losing.
Oh!
Wow. There he goes. He stands, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Use your
Carp.
Bring, bring,
That's
bring.
fine.
9. What do you need, a 6?
Good lord.
Thanks for calling
Try
me,
and
Josh.
surge. It's so fucking bad.
Yes.
Yeah, it probably is. So
Roll first.
Roll. This is where he gets a 6.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Well, it's cost most of my survival, but I've helped us, guys. I've helped us.
Over here.
All right.
All right.
Do you want me to go first?
Okay.
I can't do that anymore because I have a broken leg.
Poor Felix.
2
Can't we
dice.
fix a broken leg? Or no, we didn't
4
take that,
plus.
did we? At the bed?
You took one off of
Yeah,
the
I
thing,
think
right?
you can.
Oh yeah, you have. Okay, yeah. I
I
was
think
gonna
you
say
can
you're
fix
behind.
broken
so.
leg and hand.
But then you also have mental
5
accuracy.
5. Sorry.
Yeah, so you're straight up. But still, that's better than it could have been. That's
hit,
1.
right?
All right.
A perfect hit is only 10s, right?
Yes.
Even
yeah.
if you're lucky.
Yes.
Okay.
Even if you're lucky. Beast chest. So.
Need like $1 billion or more.
7.
Yeah, 7.
Oh, Matt.
Did
calm
you
down.
catch that?
He's feeling around. Apparently, he has. I don't want that dice in the future. By the
Yeah,
way.
you do.
No, I don't. No,
Wanna ball launcher?
Oh, it hurts.
Hey,
Nice.
that's a crit.
That's a crit. Okay. Okay. You strike at the white lion. Start heart. Gain 1 random white lion. Roll again.
Random
Dude,
white lion resource?
Yeah, we're random white
crit
lion.
again and he could die.
Yeah, he dies instantly. Oh my gosh, that would be the greatest
It's a
thing
9 or
ever.
10 again, right?
Yeah, he's got to have a 10.
Crit,
He's got
crit.
he's got to be a 10. It's got to be a 10, not a crit, just a 10.
Okay.
10 only, but still.
It
Oh,
says
no, it
if you
doesn't
roll land.
It literally says if you
result.
result at 10.
Oh
my gosh, dude, you're the best, dude! Woo! That is great! Oh my
That's
gosh!
never happened for as many games. as
No,
we've
no,
played.
it's
Oh,
very
man.
tough.
You instantly
That's
kill
the
him?
great.
Wait,
Yeah,
read
yeah.
it. You gotta read all
Yeah,
over here.
it says, okay. You strike at the white lion stout heart. Gain 1 random white lion resource.
Yep.
Roll 1d10. If the result is 10, the white lion dies instantly.
Yes.
Instant death. That is crazy.
Fatality.
Wow.
Josh, you
wow.
may have done more damage,
Yeah.
but it did stab him in the heart.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Technically, Matt just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Hey,
So,
I did 7 to him. So me and you did all the damage, man.
excuse
Wow.
me, I did 1. That wouldn't have been there if I had thrown my bounty stone. Okay,
That's
true.
That hit location would not have been there.
He says.
Wow.
If I
I
didn't
can't
throw
believe
my
that.
bounty stone.
Wow, dude, that is
That
awesome.
was
That
good.
is awesome.
All right, so he did.
You should have played the louder tonight instead
Good
of
job,
that shit.
Bilbo.
Exploding stomach and exploding heart.
Yeah.
He was listening to some Billy Ray Cyrus where he came out. He's don't tell my heart.
Yep.
Okay, that was bad.
That was horrendous. What are you doing?
Joe
over there?
loves
The first
After-
time.
the Cyruses.
The first time the white line is defeated. Okay, wait. What am I doing?
Aftermath.
Aftermath. One hunt. Level 2. 2 hunt XP.
Okay.
What? 2 hunt XP? I don't want 2.
Yeah, that's what level.
No! I'm never going to become a master.
+1 weapon proficiency level, and then rewards.
If you
yeah,
damage
so
your
Josh
weapon,
did,
you do, but I did not, unfortunately.
All right. Rewards. Level 2. 4 basic resources. 6 white lion resources. Okay. 6, Josh.
Can you count to 6?
No.
Here's my hide I had as well. Oh. Oh.
I would like a whip and a shield, please. I don't think you understand how good shields are, Joe.
Yeah, we don't need one.
Dude, it's +1
Three?
defense to
What's
every
a-
location.
What's a Curious Hand do?
When you gain
that's
this,
a
a random
good-
survivor gains 1 insanity.
Right, so you need to do that first. So roll percentage, and then
I
Start-
started 0.
you start at 0. Okay. Part 1.
64.
No, 46 because the pink is the.
Oh,
the
me.
Yep.
so
gain
you,
ins-
yep. So you gain 1 insanity.
4. 5. Ooh, golden whiskers. We can make another heart.
Yep.
I have 2 people from this. Great cat bones. So
No.
not much hide.
No
Yeah,
tail.
we got a couple hides.
Yeah, we got a couple in the other thing too.
Yeah.
So it could be worse.
Give me a whip. Give me a whip.
Alrighty, so now we set up the settlement.
What sucks is you can't do any endeavors, can you?
The last hunt was harrowing. All you can do is cower and relieve the trauma. Next settlement phase, you do not contribute or participate in any endeavors. So you don't get any from me, and I can't participate.
Did we get some for that guy dying though?
Nope,
when we
it
were
said
out?
to skip it.
Did it?
Yep, the story event said not to trigger whatever these were. Because he's not dead, he's just a statue.
It said consider him dead.
Consider him dead.
But he's
And not
dead.
activate those.
Yeah.
So that can go away. Man, if Bilbo the Fourth is that good, can you imagine how good Bilbo the Fifth is going to be?
They just keep getting better. I mean, Bilbo the Two's pretty awesome. He does have the Twilight Sword. Let's not forget that.
Or if we can get Bilbo the Third
I'm
back,
so happy I don't have. I didn't take any more.
What are we trying to create?
everything.
Your face.
Probably more armor, but we need to do our story events first. We have several. Well, we have to do several things.
Okay,
before
let me
that.
see here. Bilbo the Third is dead, so we're down to 11.
You consider him dead.
Yeah, he's. I don't know.
No. It said don't update your the death track either in that event, that
No, it
story
didn't.
event.
It said for all purposes consider him dead.
Right. Almost for sure.
It was
It
like
said
60 something, right?
yeah.
Statue 65.
65.
I was gonna put a note here. Bilbo the Third. Statue. That way, if we go back, we bring back Bilbo the Third.
A little close to getting.
Can we have a whole campaign of Bilbos?
He just rises up off the statue like the Lich King.
Oh no! It says do not apply the cannibal death principle.
Yeah,
There is
but
no body. Okay.
I still think we get the.
Oh, some of these were principles, weren't they?
I still think we get
Right.
the
Yeah, great.
Endeavor thing.
Right. Yeah. We get the extra endeavors, I believe.
I have a white fur.
When a survival dies during the hunt or showdown phase.
Right.
Can-
Yeah.
Plus 2 endeavor.
Yeah. It does.
Because it
Yeah.
specifically says cannibalize, so we still get 2
Yeah.
endeavor.
It does. Yeah. That's why I knew there was something about it. I just didn't know what the thing
Oh,
was
I'm
about
just
it.
thinking we could create you a.
But we need to do
White
the
lion.
story events before we do anything else.
Right.
And we had this
Unless
year
we
from
wanna do-
before. So what does that do?
Cracks in the ground.
It was
Lingering effects. The crack prevents all home endeavors. The vapor improves breathing. +1 result to nightmare training endeavors. Oh, it lets us use endeavors to do vapor visions or vapor scars. That's what but it requires a hunt shrine or the scarification, which we have neither of.
right.
Okay. So first things first. The settlement event.
You should fan them and let somebody pick one. because we've
Swear to
been
God, if we
getting.
get spiderlings again.
Well, we've gotten a couple
I'm
things like
ripping
3
it up.
times.
We're making this a legacy game.
Yep.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
gotten
I'm so sick of
Spiderlings
Spiderlings.
so many times. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing
Well,
it.
that's why I wanted to make sure. That's why I figured to spread it out a little bit.
Make Matt give us Spiderlings. I knew
The
you were
bottom.
talking about
Have you had this one?
No, I have not.
Oh
had
my
that.
god! All right. This is the one that reset my game, so I'm just curious what'll happen.
Oh wait. Yes, that was the one I didn't tell anybody about because oh man, wow, that is. This is the one I have not told you guys about that I just mentioned at the start.
Matt got it and told us about it.
I didn't tell you exactly, but I said I had to reset my game. I didn't tell you
Yeah.
how or why.
There's more to it.
So the settlement event is Clinging Mist. The settlement is hidden beyond a thick green mist. Something about
nice.
the way the lantern light passes through it makes it seem alive. Roll 1d10.
Who's rolling?
Oh my god.
Who's the last monster controller? Let's have Joe do it.
Yeah, I was the last monster controller, so.
It'll be you, Joe.
4.
A 4. Does the settlement have ammonia?
We do.
Yes.
Yes. Nominate a survivor to douse themselves in urine and run through the settlement, clearing the mist away.
I nominate Belinda. I don't
Well-
like her. I really don't like her.
Okay.
But-
I think it has to
not-
be a returning survivor. It doesn't specify, but thematically.
Yeah,
it might.
usually it would be something like that. I mean, I was gonna say either that or yeah.
Well, Matt can't do it. He's not a returning survivor.
He can't
He's got
participate
it.
in endeavors.
He can't
or anything.
participate.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
an
yeah,
endeavor.
yeah,
I can
yeah.
do it. But,
Yeah, it just as he can't participate in endeavors.
I'll have Belinda do it. That's fine. She's not great, so.
They gain +3 understanding, but
Oof.
-1 permanent luck for being so gross.
Wow,
That's
that's
it.
kind of interesting.
It's not even.
That's
That could have been
it?
so bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
So since we did it, read them what the thing was because we had to know.
So if you get an 8, 9, or 10,
which is what I rolled the very first time I played
Yep.
this game.
and you don't have a guidepost, returning survivors must go on another hunt immediately without departing or changing gear grids, or become the starting survivors for a new settlement, starting with the first story settlement phase.
So you literally reset everything.
With
that
the
was
gear, with the gear you have
But
on.
you keep the new gear.
Yeah, you keep whatever. Yeah, you keep.
So
your
that
gear
happened
you-
to Jim and I at like 10,
right.
and we're like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. This was literally. This was after.
that would be interesting.
That's why we have so many full sets, because we left and had 3 fucking full sets when we
Right.
left and started over.
Right.
That would be almost.
Right.
That would be almost amazing.
And when
that would.
I
suck,
got
though.
it,
You're
we had
taking out a
done-
game in like
it was literally the
halfway-
first night that I'm playing. We do the initial opening
13 out of
scenario,
30.
and he's like, "Well, let's do the other one. We'll just do the next one after that." So we do the next one, and we got that, and it was resetting us there. Like it was either that or do another thing, and it was like, "Well, son of a."
Before we
That's
did
crazy.
that, we were supposed to do the age events if anyone aged up,
Nope.
weren't we?
We should have. Yes, age should have happened before that. Yes.
All right, let's do that then. I guess now that we're.
But yeah, this
Yeah, I don't. I
so
don't have
our
an age
4
limit, but
returning
you do,
survivors just got
apparently.
lost, and they're like, okay, let's start a new
Does
settlement.
anybody have Tinker?
Weapon proficiency.
no.
She
Okay.
can't take, so that doesn't matter. Roll 2d10s. 16 is +1 permanent accuracy.
Wow,
Wow,
that's good.
2 accuracy now.
Yeah.
Belinda's much better than she just was.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
What if you
that
have
was
the guidepost?
Then it guides you back.
then it guides you back. Yeah, and that was part of the reason why that whole time. How recently did you get that happen? Did this happen?
It was a
been
little while ago.
Yeah.
like, was it before we'd had the guidepost?
Here?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was.
I think so.
It
Because
was
when we
before
got
that-
it, we talked about trying to pull it out, and I was like, I don't know if this. Matt's like, I'm not saying.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I'm not saying too. I'm like,
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
because I knew it could be important. Well, I also didn't know what else it would do
Crazy.
after it come back. Yeah.
All right.
I had to look up on BGG like 4 times very specifically what happens.
Yeah. It's there's a whole lot, and in fact, a lot of them talk
That would
about that
be-
when you get up into the like 19th and 20th,
We're supposed
they
to
say
update
that
the
people
timeline somehow.
really hope to get it because it would give you 20
So
new.
wherever-
Yeah. update
New
that.
new things to go in, and you're like, you
That
know,
would be kind of cool, but that would kind of suck because you're going all the way.
Yes,
back.
but it gives you a chance to actually fucking beat the game. It's
Yeah,
like
true.
yeah, you could because again, like that's the
we've
thing.
literally only done a level 2 White Lion, probably the hardest thing we've done or close to it.
And it's really hard. That was
Maybe the Kingsman. The Kingsman might.
No. The hardest was the Lonely Tree.
Oh, true.
The
Oh
Lonely
my
Tree was
God, yeah.
The Lonely
But,
Tree was
like,
stupid. But out of the normal
Gold
stuff,
Smoke Knight is like here in comparison
Yeah,
to any
yeah,
of
yeah,
them.
yeah, and
like that.
and the
sucks.
Watcher
having,
is also supposed to be super
having
crazy
2 armor
too. So
was nice, but oh my god, 2 armor is nowhere near enough. We need to start
Well, we got to get up.
What gives us better armor?
Leather and then other stuff with that.
So when we leave, we have between like 6 and 8 in our campaign.
Yeah, we should probably build towards the leather thing.
Well,
we're all glass cannons in this one instead of being armored. That's what it is. All right, principal conviction. The survivors must find a reason to be. Treasure the darkness in all its mystery, or seek to master it and grow strong.
I thought we grabbed a third principle, or is this a new one?
One's for population, and one's this.
And we've never gotten every time we get close to the population, half of our people die off.
I haven't done this one. I know what I want to pick, though.
Yeah. There's Master of Darkness or Treasure the Mystery.
I've never done either.
Master of Darkness.
Do you want me to read anything about them or no?
Because we haven't done any of the
other
others.
we haven't done any others. Do you have since Master of the Darkness or
what? There's like 2 paragraphs and then you roll or treasure.
Right, but we haven't been actually saying anything other than the 2 initial choices.
Yeah, so we can we have Survival of the Fittest already. Right. We have Graves. Right. For some reason, so Master of the Darkness has a dude with a giant axe and a lantern, and he looks like a barbarian. Where the Treasure of the Mystery has like a fancy elf-looking guy with like a hood on.
That doesn't sound like us.
It doesn't at all.
Yeah, not considering we've done all the crazy.
We're nude. Stuff. That is literally my guy. He has the lion headdress on and the cloth.
Well, plus we chose for Survival of the Fittest.
Yeah, I know.
I guess we should have chose cannibalism, but
yeah. So okay, so we're going with Master of the Darkness.
Yeah,
sure.
Life is finding the perfect death. The lantern is power. By its light, all will be led to the final glorious moment. Add Hands of Heat to next year on the timeline.
Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But we already have part of what we would get.
Well, I just want the special fighting abilities. What I want.
No, that's true. But you can gain the lantern oven from that if you did.
So we already had Hands of Heat once. So. Next year's busy, guys. Just so you know, we have a lot going on.
Yeah, tons of stuff.
The settlement gains the conviction principle barbaric. Find and replace the card on the settlement board and note it on the settlement record sheet. After adding the card to the settlement, roll 1d10.
So let's add it first. See what it does.
Yeah.
We're a principals.
1 through 5 something, 6 through 10 something.
It should be on the front there.
Yep. Nope. There's principles. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Society conviction is barbaric. No. Yeah, barbaric. Okay. The other one is romantic. And we would have had to add the Bone Witch.
No.
Which we've had her too before. So
there you go.
She was not nice.
Yep.
Barbaric?
Yep.
Okay. +1 to our survival limit. So our survival limit goes up to 8.
Yay!
Believe in the power of human strength to overcome any obstacle. All current and newborn survivors gain +1 permanent strength.
All current survivors?
Current and newborns, yes.
That's awesome.
We need to find all the survivors in here and update them.
Is Bilbo the third?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bilbo third will not be updated. He's there. Those get +1.
Romantic would have been believe in the potential. You would still got the survival limit. Believe in the potential for beauty and decency and ingenuity in others. When you gain a random fighting art, draw 3 and choose the one you want to keep. So every time you gain a fighting art, you would have a much better chance of it becoming something great.
Seth go?
I threw him away.
They're all in this thing, aren't they?
Seth's not dead. He's alive.
Yeah, but I mean, I wonder if he didn't get put into there.
No, he was out earlier. I was looking at him because I almost took him, but Belinda's updated. Did you guys give your guys a +1?
I haven't yet. I will in a second.
Already did.
And all of those.
What? What do you need? What?
You heal your character.
What?
You heal your character.
Why?
Because that happens here.
Meh.
Actually, it happens here. Sorry.
What does it matter?
Because it depends on what events happen.
Do I put armor back on?
Hey,
them?
thanks, Steve.
Yeah, technically you would. Yeah.
Dude, Belinda.
With that was why if you go back out and you do the if you go back out and you do the second thing, you don't actually heal and you don't get other things, and that was like and in that other battle we had lost a person, so it was like we'd had to go out with 3 people.
Why do we have 2 numbers
against a lion again and been all beaten up and whatever? Because that's what you gained from the person that from his person that died.
Roll a D10.
So I'm back up to 5 strength.
The settlement celebrates with a destructive feast.
Someone's dying.
Lose all resources,
Do we want to do a reroll, or is there
including the storage.
what?
If 10 or more resources were lost this way, departing survivors gain +1 permanent speed and the honorable disorder. Departing survivors get +1 speed every time they go out.
No, it's
we
just
lose
one time.
everything.
I think it would be the next time. Usually, it's the next time that we lose
all gear.
I understand.
Not gear,
no,
just resources.
Resources.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. What would he have to get anything else?
6.
A 6 or higher.
Yeah.
I mean, we have other rerolls we could use.
I'm tired of using all my rerolls on Josh.
Truth.
I guess I can read what it is. 6 through 10. Nominate a survivor. They gain +4 courage and the following ability. Thundercaller. Once a lifetime on a hunt board space after overwhelming darkness. In place of rolling a random hunt event, use 100 as your result. Once.
Oh my gosh! To finally get the 100. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but you still have to roll it to get to it. So, and that's, can Josh roll and get something more than whatever?
Oh, right. So even if we reroll, he might not get 6. So.
Yeah, you might not get a 6.
How many rerolls do we have? I guess is the call.
Yeah.
2.
I think there's like 2 that are out there on people. Because one of them got used by...
None of us out has
Yeah, we have 2. That's it.
Or 2. So do we want
We
to?
haven't made children. Usually we use all of our rerolls then.
We need armor, so even if you hadn't have read that, I probably would have chose to reroll.
Yeah, I mean, it really seems like it would be awful if we don't get the armor that we would like to go after.
It's not just, it's departing survivors get +1 permanent speed.
Yeah, just the one time. The
But
next
yeah,
set of departing.
I
It's always
understand,
though.
yeah, but usually whenever there's a thing on that,
No, it looks like these do. Like when you get departing survivors gain +1 survival, it's bolded just like that.
Right, but it's not a permanent thing. We don't get a card that goes out, so it's literally just
right.
the next
Usually,
time.
yeah, usually it wouldn't be every time.
I don't know. It's part of the principle. I would take it.
Right, but it doesn't say that. But it's only the roll part of the principle. It's not the main
Right.
part of the
What's
principle.
honorable?
Yeah. That I don't know what honorable is.
Whoa, now you're going way too far ahead for the way you've been playing, Joe.
No.
Yeah, you absolutely
Well,
are.
we technically have this.
That's
so
actually not true.
We have
That's
not
yeah.
re-rolled, so
Yeah,
this is
I
us.
mean, we can look at what honorable is. That
wow.
we've done that stuff before, but
Not in this game, we haven't. I have in my other campaign, but not even to this extent.
You cannot attack a monster from its blind spot, or if it's knocked down,
Because you fight honorably.
because you're honorable.
wow,
How often do we knock down?
we've knocked him down several times.
It's rare for all the fighting we've done.
Do you want me to re-roll it? Because that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I said reroll anyway.
We
I
are
would
losing a
think so.
lot, so
Take it from the lesser character.
the lesser character.
Yeah.
Does Matt want to roll it then?
No, it's your
No,
reroll.
blame Matt.
It's not my
No,
fault, so.
that was what we've done in the past. We made the same person. Believe me. You know how many times I'd had anybody else re-roll than me? Come on.
Don't do a J roll. That was a J roll.
That was a 6. There you go.
Okay, do it again.
Alright, last reroll. We
Are you
can't.
kidding me? I don't like this.
I would have kept it. That's just me, though.
Oh, well, then you should have voted or something.
Well, Joe's taking it as it's +1 speed permanent.
Even just once, it's still whatever.
I would take it as all the time.
I don't know.
Where's that at?
It doesn't say the next time survivors depart, they gain +1 speed. It just says departing survivors gain +1 permanent speed.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
In the honorable disorder. And everything else departing survivors is every time they depart.
Right.
I think that's
Can I see the
permanent.
book?
Because that's part of Master of Darkness. I think that's part of it.
Yeah. We're trying to master the darkness, so going on into it, we get better every time we go out. Makes sense. Not just the one time, right?
No, this is just one time, because there's other events that do the same thing. That say departing survivors like that, and it just happens the one time.
I've seen returning survivors. I don't remember departing survivors, though. I don't know.
There you go. That's my reroll.
What are those called again? Principal?
principle, conviction, or conviction principle, and then it's barbaric, and then it would be because barbaric is.
I can never Google anything. I can't find anything when I try to Google Kingdom of Death.
My team kind of questioned last session with who's on exchange for permanent plus must be an art disorder for the price. It was a fair amount of resource, but not too many.
The Bone Witch, for instance, had departing survivors are haunted by your terrible death. They lose 2 survival and gain +3 insanity.
Oh.
That doesn't happen every time. It just happens the one time for this event.
Well, I rolled a 9.
Or same thing with Armored Strangers. Departing survivors gain +1 survival.
Is it bolded?
Yeah, just like that. Like I said, it's just a one time.
Get rid of the other reroll.
I did already. So.
There's my reroll.
So you got a 9.
Oh, you got a 9?
Yeah.
Here, you can finish reading.
Alright, so
We randomly...
nominated survivor. They gain +4 courage.
One of the returning survivors or just any survivor?
And survivor, but who's got the most courage? Is anyone close to getting the...
I have 3 already.
See the truth?
I have 3 as well, but I don't have enough to get me that high. Does anybody else have a...
Joe, didn't you gain a bunch? No, you gained understanding.
I have 2 characters that have really high understanding.
Right, and that's...
Wasn't I supposed to get a courage or something for...
That was probably before you got switched.
Maybe.
Yeah, mine did.
Yeah, for braving the storm, we got a courage.
Yeah,
but yeah.
that's
Then
what it
you.
was.
I mean, that would put this guy up to 6, and it would put you're up to 6.
No. 3.
Oh, up to 5.
I thought you
and
said
you'd
4.
You get 4.
You get 4.
Yeah.
So 7.
Yeah, both you're at the same.
Yeah, it would
so-
put me 1 away if I did that.
1 away or 2 away?
1 away, because I already have 3.
That would put you 2 away. You only gain 4.
Yeah, it's still 2 away.
It's 2 away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong list. Wrong thing. Yes.
Yeah.
So it'd be 2, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years before I would retire to possibly get.
Yeah,
that
give
last
it to
10.
you. I have 4.
Oh yeah, you're close to retiring, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because this person's got to go out and hunt with us again.
Oh, wait a minute, though. Do we want to do it? What else did they get?
They get the overwhelming, the Thunder Caller, which lets them get 100 on the.
Maybe we give it to a
random
fresh
hunt
new
table for
person.
that.
Well, good.
Give it to one of the people that just got a bunch of strength.
What do they get for the thing? Is it matchmaker that they would get? Because we're in the, if they go over, that's the one they would get for courage, right? Would be matchmaker.
Yep.
Then one endeavor to trigger intimacy story event. So they would just be able to automatically do that. So that we could do that. We could give that to somebody new, and they would because they would get it as the
They would become a matchmaker.
Yeah, they would automatically get the
disorders, please.
Yeah.
Make a new person. I think we should create a thing for him then. Because we have to write Thunder Caller on it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. We
So,
can do that. I have no
there
problem. with
is
that.
a man. Oh, we still have one more reroll. No, we used that one, didn't we? Never mind.
Yeah, and at this point, I mean that's we already got the better of the 2.
That would be nice. Spend 1
Options.
endeavor to trigger intimacy story event.
Yeah, I mean that would make it much easier.
What is this?
Just to show you.
A male, a female. A male. Oh, that's Gornub. Nope, never mind. That's why that wasn't written there because he's already got.
Wow.
And that one.
How do you get these?
But they're just disorders.
You have to be lucky and get random, and or unlucky and
There's
get
2
random.
males, or
Depending on how you
3.
look at 'em.
2 females, 3 females.
I think she
One
probably.
has +4 strength. One female does.
Yeah, I think we should go with the
That's
lesser of
amazing.
whichever ones that are left.
I haven't gotten
Lesser-
Laurel yet.
yeah,
I
the
have
reason
gotten
being is
Quixotic a couple times.
They're all. I mean,
They're
there's
going to be matchmakers. Is the point? Is all I'm getting at. So it's like, are we going to want to? Well, we're going to want to take them out. I
This
guess,
person
right?
has to go on a hunt. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to
that's
have to
the-
go out on the hunt soon. So
Well, I can't go out with Bilbo the Fourth.
right, yeah. So let's do one of the new people then. Yeah.
All right,
for
grab
sure.
a thing. Name her. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what she gets, I guess, and then you can. I think they're right there. Yeah.
So it's going to be a girl.
Sure.
I went right on top of that.
It's
Could
3
peel it off.
strength. Because you said the lesser, right?
Well, it doesn't. That doesn't necessarily matter. I
It's
suppose.
4 strength,
Okay.
2 evasion, 1 accuracy,
Did you add the +1 new one that we got
Yeah.
for Barbaric?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 understanding, used reroll, 4 courage. Because of the what you're getting. And let me know once you have her name.
And encourage and surge and dash.
Yeah.
And we'll have to roll on the courage thing too in a second.
That's pretty cool. Spend 1 endeavor to trigger intimacy story event. So you no longer have to roll on it.
Correct.
You still have to roll the 2
actual
dice.
event, yes. It's the same as the love juice.
But you don't have to roll to hope to get it.
Yeah, you don't have to roll an augury.
That's kind of nice.
Bada boom. I like it. And she is a matchmaker?
Yeah. Should be the matchmaker, but then...
Okay, and then you roll 1d10. 9 plus 1 permanent strength.
Wow.
So she's got 5 strength.
That's amazing. Same as Paris.
She's a monster.
That was the one for being in the settlement, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Just
Because
making
you're
sure.
matchmaker, yeah.
Yeah,
So
just
you
making
can
sure.
use an
Just
endeavor to
making sure.
trigger intimacy.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep, that would be helpful.
All right, let's do it. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Gonna finger bang Josh into the night.
I really don't like Melinda.
You
Oh,
know?
and what is the thing? Thunder call?
Oh, right, that.
Thunder
Caller.
Yeah, let's finish that whole thing.
Yeah, that's what that was from. After overwhelming darkness, you can make a random hunt event 100 as a result.
So what is the random? What's the 100 one? Probably something amazing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking ahead of time. I don't want to.
Yeah, that's the one I have purposely avoided. Other than I know that on the page there's a picture of a cool looking guy.
Yeah,
that
I
you
did
can't
see that,
not
yeah.
see that.
You probably all die.
Probably, but
That's fine. Let's call the thunder.
It's called Voltron. You all die and make Voltron.
Or maybe you win the game. That's how you actually win this
right.
game.
That'd be gay.
Maybe he comes to fight for you.
That'd be lame.
Nope, you become Voltron. 1 arm from each person. Like 1 arm, 1 arm, 1 leg, 1 leg. Boom.
Okay,
Torso
so
head.
what
That's
shall we
done.
do next?
Update death count.
Yeah.
All right. That was all the settlement things we have to do.
Right.
Just so you know, I did add the settlement event for the Silver City to the next year.
I don't know
Not sure if we want to do that still or not. It's from the Lion God expansion. Because it says if you're going to add it to the 13th year. Is what it says in the directions.
I mean, I don't care if we do it. It's just
Right.
there's already a ton that's going
There
on.
is, yeah.
But
It's going to be a rough year.
whatever.
Good year or bad year?
Do we have a nemesis after this?
Yeah.
Of.
The hand?
Okay.
Didn't we already fight him?
I'm gonna-
No, we fought the Kingsman.
I'm just going to take on a new person next year.
All right.
Check
I-
Bahlstown.
I'm going to have to do somebody.
We
else.
already did that.
Develop.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're on developments.
So
do we
to
want
do the leather worker is 3 hide and an organ, so that would get rid of that. And then if you wanted to innovate, that would get rid of the other organ and another hide. And then what can we get for 2?
We do have 2
Hide.
organs in the bank as well, and 3 bones.
What can we
Just
get
so
for
you know.
2 hide though right now?
You can make 2 leather.
I know, like what does 2 leather give us? Is what I'm thinking of.
Oh, you mean like
You
what
can
do
make
you
2
actually?
pieces of gear.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. Would you rather innovate or get 2 pieces of gear? Is what I'm thinking.
Oh, we're innovating regardless, I would say.
Yeah.
Is innovating that good?
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is there's so many things that you get potentially from innovating.
Yeah, innovate is great.
That-
Let's innovate first.
Okay.
Woo! Spend an organ. What is it? An organ, a hide, and a.
Bone.
Remove an organ from there. I
Yeah,
guess.
you remove one organ from there if you have a.
the
You should.
bladder,
Or actually, why don't you get rid of the monster
or
organ
the screaming brain,
and do just the monster bone? Yeah,
Yep,
do
yep,
the monster
I got
bone,
it.
monster organ, and just a regular monster hide.
Yeah.
Because the rest of them were all named, so we're gonna do one. So, so Joe did that last. You did the next one. So
Yeah.
technically, yeah.
I'm just drawing cards, I'm not rolling.
Yeah, you wait till you see. Draw 2.
How many is it for innovation? You guys have the cards.
Uh,
Just 2?
To what?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's just 2 cards.
yeah, it's just 2 cards. Yeah,
We do need to spend a.
yeah, one endeavor. Yep. So 2 and pick one.
Hopefully they're good.
Nope.
Probably 2 we've gotten before.
I'll take Shrine, but I should read them, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's usually what you do.
No, I get to choose. You said.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Shrine.
Okay, done. Put the other one away.
We have Shrine. It may be used once per settlement phase. As an endeavor, you can perform the Armor Ritual. Roll a d10. On a 1 to 3, departing survivors gain +1 insanity. On a 4+, final adjustments. Departing survivors add 1 armor to all hit locations.
That's pretty nice. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Or Pictograph. At the start of a survival's act, they may decide to skip their act and run away, which is a story event. After a hunt event is resolved, a survivor may decide it's time to go home and run away.
So the one is just a one-time endeavor, or it's every time when we come
You
back?
can do it every time for an endeavor.
So we spend an endeavor
Before we leave.
and you gain an extra armor.
Yep.
If you roll a 4 or more.
If you roll a 4 or more.
I mean, it's good, pretty likely. And if you don't, you gain extra insanity.
This adds the Shrine consequences. This adds the Pictograph
Yeah, I mean,
consequences.
it sounds like it's probably the Shrine is the better choice.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I would say Shrine.
We're masters of the darkness. We don't run away.
Exactly. And I say we use an endeavor and roll for it.
Well, let's do our free thing first.
A free
Free thing.
Free,
Intimacy?
Oh yeah, matchmaker, make me a match.
Is it just
Find me
once,
fun,
or can they
catch
just
me
use
catch.
matchmaker
It doesn't-
permanently?
It says spend 1 endeavor to trigger intimacy.
So they can just do it as
well,
many times as they
read
want.
it, because it says more in the book than it does on here.
Yeah.
What is it again?
Matchmaker, it's under
Bold.
courage and bold, yeah.
Hey, I was just checking. I'm like, no, we'll just use
When
that
you're a
card.
returning survivor once per year, you may
Okay.
spend.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah, like I actually wrote on mine, so I would remember.
Yeah.
Look at, they gave me the cup like this.
Yeah? I'm
It's
surprised you've been drinking lean this whole entire time.
It's like peanut butter or something. It's pretty good,
How
actually.
do you not know what lean is?
Family,
I don't work at a high school with a bunch of kids. I don't know.
ammonia.
I don't know what that is either.
What's the
Josh.
last home consequences? Okay. Alright.
Hovel?
Hovel consequences?
Hovel,
Well, at the bottom it says the type.
Yeah, so we just need Shrine, hopefully.
which we can't use right now. No, we can't use home, not hovel. Endeavors.
Lean is just drinking cough syrup.
Well, we can't use
Uh,
endeavors on the home thing
Why,
for what
why
it,
do we have cracks in the ground? Is that the random one we drew?
that was
That
the
was last
leftover
time.
from the last
lingering
time.
effects.
Oh,
Yeah.
because it stays an extra year?
Lingering effects. Is it only 1 year? Or do we roll it again?
If it's lingering effects, it's just that year.
A low rumbling fills the settlement, small cracks of the earth.
Unless it says specifically to leave it for another year.
Oh, is it just that year
Yeah.
we're supposed to stay?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all the lingering
Okay.
effects are.
Alright, yeah, I didn't know. I thought it stayed for the next year.
Nope.
But it means that year that we're home.
Correct.
Right. Okay, cool. Well, it can go away then.
Sleeper,
Yeah, it could have technically come back.
Did we
out.
have any other scheduled story
what are you
events?
looking for?
Okay, so we just have
The
one
rest
random.
of the consequences that get added.
Well, we
into
had the
back.
one
Um,
that we read.
So I was just making sure. It's
We
only
had
one.
one that we read off, the principal.
Okay.
That was the scheduled one. And then the
well,
random.
do you want to do the free thing? It's your roll, Steve, so you might as well do the intimacy one.
Who are you doing?
Gornub?
Gornub?
Well, Gornub should probably go back at it because now he's partially crappy again because of the thing. Can the bed cure either a broken leg or a gaping chest wound?
And
Broken leg. Nope.
What can it cure?
Broken arm, broken hip, broken rib, ruptured muscle.
So none of the things that we actually have. Beautiful.
Cool.
That seems super appropriate.
He can do it with Belinda. She's pretty cruddy.
Joe wants Belinda to
I
die.
do. I don't like her. I guess she does have. Well, so does Seth, though. He has
What?
a bunch of understanding.
What do you get when you become a white?
Okay, so Gornub then
Don't know. We never got there.
and
Oh, why didn't you just say purple drink?
Same thing.
I would have known purple drink.
Never heard purple drink.
anyways,
Isn't it just like
Gornub
cough
and
syrup and
Belinda?
shit?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Roll those dice.
So in Rapid, you see people with the double white cups. They put white or ice on the bottom, and then
This is
cough
not
syrup
the
on
rule.
the top to keep it cold.
This
Not
is
the
not
roll?
the roll.
Okay.
That's why it wasn't the roll.
It's still a 1, though.
Alright, the couple cannot bear the weight of the world. The clasp of hands march into the deep endless darkness. Now next survivors are dead. So we gain 2 more endeavors. Because both of them just died.
Oh, well, yeah, 2.
We have no reroll, so that is it.
Well, that sucked. How many survivors do we have now?
That takes us down to 9.
That's plenty, dude.
Actually, that's...
Oh no, you were so good.
He was pretty well, yeah, except for with his broken leg and gaping chest wound. He was less so good.
He had lost many lovers in this time.
Have we kept a lot of our things that written dead on them, or have we been throwing them away?
No, they're all in there.
They're all there.
We just haven't been keeping the random people that had nothing.
Right.
That have died.
People that were nothing, we didn't keep those guys, but...
Alrighty.
I'm afraid to mate again.
Yeah?
Because Gornub was our man. We do have an unnamed male. And an unnamed female.
Bilbo's not great. Don't you only have 4 movement or something for Paris?
We have 5 strength.
Right, but she's also semi-near death. Or retirement.
True. Hang up her boots, literally.
You don't want her to get age 4?
I don't really care.
And it did say it was...
No, there's a square
that
beforehand.
cost us an endeavor to do that automatically.
We gained 2.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're dead, too.
I'm just making sure that we weren't missing out.
We've only used 2. And
the -1 accuracy kind of blows on Bilbo. Who else is jacked? Seth is pretty jacked.
He just can't wear a vest. And he has to wear arm things. Other than that, he's fine. And he's the only other one that has... He's 3 away from White Speaker.
Yeah.
So I would say he's the one doing the... whatever it's called.
Yeah, he'd be better to do the intimacy, do the...
Yeah.
I mean, he could still do that, and it doesn't matter. He could still be actually...
without having to be the person...
Well, do we want to...
Yeah, he still does that part either way.
Do we want to build the stone circle and do all that stuff?
Circle, the leather worker.
A leather worker?
Let's build the leather worker. How much is it?
Right here. 3 hide, 1 Oregon.
Alright.
Unless you want to keep golden whiskers, because we have another Oregon.
That's not an Oregon, that's a hide. Oh, it is an Oregon. Yeah, we should probably keep golden whiskers, huh?
Okay. Do we?
Over what?
Over bladder or screaming brain.
Those are both stone circle ones,
It doesn't matter, just get rid of it. Okay.
Because the golden whiskers only makes the harp. We're not going to make a harp.
Okay.
Yeah,
leather worker settlement.
Okay. So leather
worker
worker.
to do that, right?
Yep.
Boom.
Okay. So then we can spend endeavor to take any number of hide to add an equal number of leather's strange resources to the
How
equipment.
much hide do we have? Just the 1?
Yep.
Yeah, just 1. Which...
It's enough to make a shield.
It's not because we need a hide as well. We need a leather and a hide,
right.
so we would give that up, unfortunately. So we can't do a shield or the whip, but we could do a leather skirt, a leather cuirass, a leather bracers, or leather mask. If we do any of those pieces...
I mean, this person needs more armor for sure.
I would like to take Seth out, and he needs armor to go out.
Yeah.
So we can make the bracers for him.
Do you want to use a bone to make a...
It's 3 bones to make the helmet.
Is it?
Yeah. Which we have 3 shank bones here too, though.
That's what I'm thinking. To give him a helmet.
The helmet back.
Okay, leather bracers, arm. 3 armor to the slot, and when you depart, gain +2 survival.
Wow. That's a much better version of the leather rawhide gloves, whatever.
So that would be that thing for you, and it's a green to the right hand side as well. Other than that,
I say we do that.
I was gonna say,
do we have any scrap?
We do have
oh no! Can't do the bracers. That's leather and hide. I thought that was leather and bone as well.
Womp womp.
So my bad. Do we have any scrap?
1.
We have 1.
That's okay. So we can either do the leather mask, which is a head, 3 head, also gain 2 insanity when you depart, or the cuirass, which is the chest piece. It's 3 and it's a red on top and a blue on bottom, and that's it.
What's the cuirass? Chest piece?
Yeah, that's the chest. Yeah.
I would rather do like, I don't know, because we can make a headpiece out of something else.
He needs arms.
Yeah.
But just in general. He doesn't have to take that character. I'm saying to armor up another character
I guess technically.
Yeah, and you can't do the arm either way with this. You'd have to do the normal arm because you can't do the arm without another piece of hide.
Yeah, do we really want to spend an endeavor to make one piece of leather?
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth that.
It's worth having for that we built the leather worker now though.
Correct.
Yeah, it's worth having
Next
the
time
leather
if we come
worker,
back with a bunch of leather.
Yeah, we may want to go against another
we could make
lion, but maybe not.
Gloves
You know,
for him.
maybe
Yeah,
not
make a pair of rawhide
For a
gloves.
monster tooth necklace, another one.
Scrapping a bone.
Yep.
That might be worthwhile. What? How much is the rawhide? The gloves do just one hide, right?
Yeah,
It's just one hide. Yeah.
right here, rawhide gloves, one hide.
What about the cat gloves?
White fur and a bone. Which we didn't get any white fur.
No.
Oh, never mind.
So.
We don't have one left over because we lost that stuff
Or
before.
did you use the white fur?
I think we had a white fur.
Yeah, we did, Josh. Yeah, so we can get rid of that hide and use this one.
Yeah.
Do the white fur, which would be slightly better.
Why don't you get rid of a white fur first?
I didn't. I just grabbed 3.
Yeah, I know, because you didn't want us to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the white lion gauntlet would be 2 armor, and when you pounce, gain +2 accuracy for the next attack. Though you can't really pounce because you don't have to.
I mean, we used to be able to.
right.
Yeah. But that would be 2
Joe.
armor
This
instead
guy,
of
this guy
1.
will never pounce.
But that would be 2 armor instead of 1.
well, he has none right now. So.
Right.
Right.
Instead of
we
1
could
for
do
the
that.
hide.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, what do you
awesome.
Is that good?
Gloves.
That's fine.
No bones.
Seth's going out. Going
Well, do you want to use
out
one
to
of the
hunt
one of the bones out of there?
Sure.
And then we do have several great cat bones. What are the great cat bones to give us as options? There are things. I just don't know which ones.
King spear.
Which we have.
Oh, and the white lion helm.
We didn't
Right.
get an eye of cat, correct?
No, we did not.
There's only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like there's only
There's
one tail.
there's a
and
crit
shit.
on a hit location that gives it to you, I think. But
Cat eye circle is so good.
That's just like testicles.
yeah.
I think there's more than one of those.
There's only one in there.
Oh,
too.
I seem to get that a lot.
Really?
Yeah. I get too many frenzy drinks. I'm like, what the hell you want me to do with these?
Yeah.
Do we want to use 3 bone and build him a helmet? So he has a headgear then too.
Do I have room?
Well, the other option is
Yeah, I
instead
guess
of
I would.
well, okay. So hold on. The other option is instead of giving you the 2 armor, we do the 1 hide for the 1 armor to give you that, and then we use the white fur and the great cat bone to give you the white lion helm. Because that gives you a good helm that's not that fragile shit that breaks either.
True.
So you could do that, and that's 2 for that, and so you could kind of go from there. And if you can connect it down with a red, if we can work that out for you to connect down with a red end some way, which should be possible between one of
Yeah,
them.
Seth is a sword
We don't have enough
proficiency.
hide to do that because we only had one.
Right. Well, we only had one. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Because it was the white
Yeah.
cat fur that did
Yeah.
that. That's right. Okay. Well then, never mind. Yeah, I was getting excited. Oh well.
Okay.
So then, okay. So is there something that's worth doing with the weapon crafter that's a scrap into something?
I would like another sword, please.
No.
There is a Zenbato. We don't have hides. You
Yeah.
need a great cat bone for that. 2 bone, 1 hide. We don't have any hides left. 2 bone, 1 organ. You can
Yeah.
make the whistling mace.
No, that's the one where you can hit yourself.
2 bone, 1 scrap. We can make a scrap sword again.
Yes.
1 bone, 1 scrap.
For
We can make
what?
a scrap dagger.
To have another scrap sword.
You don't need
2 bone,
more
1
of
scrap.
them.
We can make a skull cap hammer.
Not that good.
Not that good.
We have pretty good weapons, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
I
our
say
weapons.
use 3 bone and get another
Skull helm.
skull helm, man.
Yeah. Like I said, I've had to realize the other.
Skull
Yeah,
helm.
so.
We put that away, didn't we?
No, it's right here. Because we didn't.
How
I
many
didn't grab it
bones
out.
do we have left in there?
Is the spiral horn
Yeah,
bone?
but yeah. Well, yeah. If we didn't want to.
Then we can use the lion claw, or do we need lion claw?
What's the lion claw let you do in the Caterium?
Clawhead arrow.
Nothing else?
Lion beast
King
guitar.
spear.
We can't make the guitars.
Why not?
We don't have hide.
Well, yeah, I realize that, but he just meant in general.
Well, again, the point being is if we were to keep it for something else is why I'm asking.
Mhm.
You know, is it better to keep that, or is it better to keep another the horn, or is it better to keep? I mean, you can't use the horn anytime quickly, but
Right, or
I
the
was
large
trying-
flat tooth we also have, which I'm guessing that's also a bone.
Yeah, it's part of the it's part of the other. I mean, technically we have extra bone. I just don't know if we need it for anything. What is there any other defense pieces that the bonesmith does aside from the helmet?
I don't think
Helmet. Only the helmet. And it's only 2 bone, Joe. Not
Oh, is
3.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're good then.
Alright. And then what is the last 2 take to do?
Bone pickaxe, bone and leather for bone sickle, bone pickaxe.
I was just thinking those might be, like at some point those would be worthwhile getting because you would add the special hunt events in that you get, and then
So what do we have? 4 bone left and an ore,
Mhm.
or a scrap.
plus whatever
I mean.
we have in the thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Can we make anything with scrap?
I mean, it's mostly just weapons, but we have them all already.
Yeah.
So
I still vote for another monster tooth necklace.
that's not a bad
Can
idea.
anybody link it up with anything though?
Yes, you can have a dagger.
Okay.
or I have the king spear that does not link with it.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
dagger doesn't link either, so it needs to be on the left side.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, with his gloves.
Look, it's on the right, so it links right here with the gloves.
Oh, right.
'Cause
Okay.
he's-
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
It's the
And
same
make
as the
another
bone
monster
darts,
tooth necklace, so we lose a bone and a.
Scrap.
Scrap.
So less and less.
the organ grinder.
What'd you get away? A great cat bone?
Yeah, is that fine?
I don't know. I'll just use the
Oh, yeah.
the spiral horn because I have a feeling.
Use
we're
the flat tooth over the spiral horn, please.
not- okay.
We don't have the stone circle out, but I know for the most part what they make. The flat tooth only makes the guitars. That's the only specific item that it makes.
Okay.
The horn can be used for the gear.
All right. Down.
For the stone circle?
Yes,
Why haven't we made that yet?
because we've been making other things.
All right.
What is the piece that we got?
It's under
monster
the
tooth
organ
necklace
grinder?
Under organ
Oh, it's in
grinder.
the organ grinder.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Do we want to start rolling on archery then for
Yeah.
the rest of them?
I guess
I
it's...
do say we use one for shrine. It would be really nice to have the extra.
I
armor.
agree
Yeah,
for
we
next,
should hold on
for
to
the
those.
next time.
Is there anything else that we want to try and do? I mean, like we do have other things aside from that. I mean, we may want to just
Well, what are we
double
down
check.
to? 7 people or 9 people?
9.
Yeah. Well, next time is going to be a really bad hunt, so we might want to get more people.
You don't know that.
Jill just said we have like 5 events.
No, that's when we
That's
come back.
after.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
still
you don't have to
fine.
worry about that now.
Yeah. Yeah, monster tooth.
I say we definitely use one for the shrine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that either way.
Okay.
I just meant we
so
have.
flip one for shrine, put plus.
Can we spend one more bone?
Well, you just hold the one for the shrine until
For
the
bone
end. We
darts.
can just leave it on the shrine or whatever, like so that way we
Yeah.
know we're.
Because I can put
What
bone
do you
darts
want
right
on
here, and
there?
then I have a ranged weapon.
Okay.
What do you want?
One more bone for a bone dart.
No, yeah, sure. Bone. Which one are you getting rid of?
Look, cat bone.
Yeah, since
We
we
have
have so
3 of
many.
them.
Bone darts.
All right.
What does it take to do a whip? The rawhide whip.
Hide. I'm sure.
Hunter's whip, 2 leather, 1 bone.
Rawhide. One bone, one hide.
Well, I was just looking at whips in general. Bone
Throwing
hide.
darts.
All right.
I was just thinking it'd be cool to be able to do it.
I want the sonic tomahawk.
Alrighty.
1 small feather, 1
So
scrap,
you
1 hollow.
flipped one over already, right? Because we still had 4 left.
Yeah, and we have that there.
Oh,
this
you put
one's
that
for
there.
there because we'll use it for the shrine. And then what was the? So cooking isn't worth it at this point. The
Purification's
scrap
not.
smelting we don't need to at this point.
Nobody has anything to rest with. I know Joe wants to do silk surgery, but
I'm not against it. Switch into one.
That's it.
Oh, we don't have any silk left over, do we?
No, we got rid of it. I think we lost it all or something.
Yeah, I think we lost it. I was just gonna say because you could turn that into hide, with the silk refining.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it costs an endeavor,
And
but you
silk
do
and
one for one. Yeah,
It's just one. Yeah.
but still, that would have made a huge difference.
Yeah.
I mean,
But then
a
you could
couple
have got
hide.
the white lion.
We don't have any silk though, so.
Okay, let's augury it up. I think it's to me, isn't it? Because you rolled on the last one.
Oh, go ahead.
Well,
You rolling for Seth?
roll. Yeah, Seth.
Seth's rolling.
What do I need?
I don't know.
It's in front of you.
Intimacy +8.
He also gets +1.
So +7.
7 or higher?
7 or higher.
Game of survival.
6.
Go, Matt.
Let's do the shrine first.
You're gonna do the shrine?
Alright.
Yeah, because
Okay.
if we don't get a 4, I would like to get the additional armor.
Only once per settlement phase.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll roll better than Steve.
For the shrine, I was leaving it on Joe.
Yeah, you don't have to flip that over because we put it over here purposely. So.
we flip one before.
So
There you
6,
go.
So we get the armor. So yeah, so
How do
we'll
we
get that.
designate that?
Just leave that card outer on top, Joe.
Yeah.
Just put +1 armor.
All right. So I'm doing intimacy then.
Yep.
We're seeing if intimacy.
Come
happens.
We're doing
on.
augury.
1 or
Okay.
2. 6.
6. Well, we get
survival.
the +1 though, right?
Yeah,
Seven,
so we need
seven,
8
8.
though.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thought it was an 8.
Yep.
All right. Anything else before Joe goes?
Yeah.
Uh,
Get twins. 6.
Stupid.
7.
No waste.
Yep.
yep.
All right.
That's
ready
that.
ready to depart?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for coming on out.
That was crazy though. Good
Yeah.
ending.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good ending.
The white line did puke on us, and then he got stabbed in the heart.
Yeah, that was wild.
Never seen that.
Like, subscribe, make sure to hit the bell to be notified when we go live.
You could actually call this one sheer heart attack too. So it's kind of either way would be good.
Next event is April 14th in Perry Public Schools. Come on out, visit the website, donate.
Yep. Yep.
Come out and see
And
us,
all that.
tell your friends.
Donate.downthevent.com.
There you go.
Yes, that too.
Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.